and on about Salem and what's it called?
Winchester.
Winchester, yeah. He said he used to drive, and I didn't really catch his name because he was leaving. But I hope I deal to him again because as soon as he left, I wanted to talk to him more.
Yes, and welcome to Shitting on the Internet 2.0.
Wait, are we on version 2.0 or isn't this like 36.2 or something like that?
37.5, I think.
Yeah. Anyways, hi, I'm Bob Seacock. My favorite color socks to wear are yellow. I like brisk walks in the evening with my lady friends. And I have your mom on speed dial.
My name is Swine Breathers.
Swine Breathers. You're a swine breather.
You're a pug squeal.
You're a piece of shit. Just go for the direct fucking cutthroat there. So what are we going to talk about today, Elliot? I mean, we could just open up fucking Twitter and see what catches our eye.
Damn it, it's not Elliot, it's Swine Brother.
Oh, shit. Elliot the Swine Brother. His name isn't Elliot. It's actually not Elliot.
I love people.
Not his name.
I love people who get so butthurt about, no, you can't call me that. That's not my name. It's like, dude, we're live. We're keeping the bells. No one's going to watch this.
Yeah, but well, that's something I'm going to have to get better at.
Like Sargon. I bet if you called him Carl Benjamin, he'd probably freak out on you.
While at the same time bitching about Jim being anonymous. Have you seen the recent shit going on between the men's rights activists, Sargon of Akkad, V, and Mr. Medicare, Failure, Tonka Saw, and Andy Worski? Have you seen all that shit?
A little bit, yeah.
Well, with this internet blood sports thing, it's catching on. I decided to take a look at it. I was like, it's probably just some, whatever. Well, it ended up being extremely entertaining. And a lot of the people that I, liked during the Gamergate years were now on the side where I'm like, you fucking idiots. Because they're falling for every classical trolling tactic ever. Like, I can tell Tonka and all those dudes, they're not even trying. They're just having a blast, So Sargon of Akkad, Carl, he formed his whole liberalist movement in response to the alt-right because, what's his face, debated him and made him look like a fucking moron. Some big alt-right dude. Help me out here, Elliot.
Spencer.
Yeah, Spencer.
Richard Spencer.
Made a fool of Sargon on a live stream, and ever since then, seems like Sargon's egos just kept growing because it got hurt. So he says he wants to start the liberalist movement. So Andy Worski spent, $1,300 to trademark the name liberalist. So now, because Andy was trolling Sargon this whole time.
Yeah.
Leading up to all this. So he's just been making Sargon's life miserable. And this, I kind of felt this way a little bit about Carl back in the day, but I still really liked him. And I really liked his content. But I always had this kind of faint feeling like, something's not quite right here. And I think we're seeing that now. And it's his ego. He's becoming smug.
Well, I mean, what happens when YouTubers get big? What happens when they get an audience? What happens when they get
power?
When they see themselves as, I mean, that Hexenhammer guy, Stike 666.
Yeah.
66666.
666. Yeah.
He thinks he's
God.
The new voice of the, because he has this nasally ass voice that makes yours sound.
The new voice of what?
He's the alternative media.
Oh, well, we all are.
You're a guy sitting in front of a camera. You can't actually
Yeah, that's that's Medicare's one of his biggest points is y'all are getting triggered by me making fun of you, but you're YouTubers. You're not running for office. You don't have billions of dollars. You don't have any real influence. Like, you think you do, and that's hilarious.
I mean, well, I always point out to Hexenhammer. Look, yes, you're for hey, Mister Independent media icon. Maybe get a better microphone to cancel out the computer fan noise in the background.
Yeah.
I mean, really?
Yeah, I'm not saying you got to get like a legit pro setup.
No.
But you can control your environments a little bit so that it doesn't sound like total dog shit.
If you want to be called the voice of the independent media, you better have a pro shit. Unless you're like me and you don't have any standards. But if you think you're sort of, the alternative to CNN, you better be as suave as CNN.
You know what I think would be even more impressive is if you bought a $20 mic and set up a Google Hangout account and just gained an audience with that, and everybody loved it and just kept rocking on. Well, that'd be even more impressive than CNN.
That used to be how it happened, but YouTube basically made it so that the little guy can't make any fans.
Make any audience. You have to make it basically a full-time job to promote yourself, and even it's hard to do that. It's hard to be such a whore all the time, Well,
I have things to do. I got reviews. I love doing these hangouts, but I have reviews. I have races. I went to the NASCAR race at California Speedway. That was really fun.
It's not only hard because everyone's busy. It's also hard because you're constantly like, oh, me all the time, my stuff, look at it, pay me, watch me. It's fine, but after a month of doing that shit, it becomes a job. You know?
Well, especially, I am trying to get on Shane Mathis's show.
Is he just being a bitch?
Yeah.
I remember. When I talked to him, he was able to jump across points and do fucking cartwheels and spin moves and backflips to get around shit because he just didn't want to confront certain things. And he's a bitch.
No offense to you because you're a reasonably intelligent ape, but I do wonder what would have happened if it was someone like me there, someone who really does know metal.
I think that just heightens the point I'm making about how much of a bitch he is. Anybody who listens to this understands something. I started Metalgate on Facebook because I just don't like social justice warriors, okay? And they were trying to tell everybody how to fucking think and feel and everything. I wasn't all into metal. I just wanted to create the platform. Well,
at least he admitted it.
Yeah, and I was up front with that. I don't have my heavy metal history down like Elliot does or anybody else who's into it does. What I do have though is a fucking divine, God-given hatred towards fucking people who want censorship all the time. And I know everyone is all about free speech and everybody free speech all the time, but
for the dumb.
But this guy sees that I'm starting this up, and he works for who again?
Metal Injection and Noisy.
Metal Injection and Noisy. So this dude's a professional, either journalist or producer of some sort. I'm not quite sure who the fuck this guy is.
Journalist. He writes articles.
Yeah, he writes articles and shit. Anyways, he wanted to talk to me about my problematic views on, who can come to live shows and what bands are allowed to fucking make and all this stuff. And my entire point, without knowing anything about metal, was, look, it's fucking entertainment, first of all. It's an art form, second of all. Third, if you're at all about art or anything, then, shut the fuck up. If someone needs to use the Holocaust in an offensive way to make their point, then that's what they should do. And if you don't like it, you don't have to fucking listen to it.
The best part is he's changed his Twitter name to Shane in Blood. And I followed him and unfollowed him. Basically, I didn't unfollow him for any other reason than he tweets so damn much he clogs up my Twitter feed. It's like,
Everyone, from my memory, when I had that debate with him, everyone I knew basically said I whipped his ass. And I didn't even try. I was trying to be nice. I only got really mad when he got fucking unreasonable about, you know, certain issues like free speech. He's just so, you know, people always like, for example, on social media, like right now, my personal account on Facebook has been zucked for 30 days. So I can view things. I just can't interact with people. Yeah. And this was because of a post I made 2 years ago in regards to another thing I don't know anything about, Game of Thrones. People were bitching about gender roles and shit in it, saying they should do it different. And it's like, no, they should do it how the fuck they want to do it, and you should shut up. And I called them faggots. 2 years goes by, and I get a fucking notice that I'm going to be banned for 30 days. So I'm just trying to say to him, you know, people always point out, yeah, but that's a platform. It's a private place, so they have the right to kick you off of their website if they want to. And I always say, yes, they do, but it's still a shitty policy.
Yeah, well, yeah. I did so Anarcha, Jim, and I were on a hangout. This was back when we were actually speaking to Anarcha, because I have no idea why.
That guy's a fucking bitch-made bitch.
One of the only good things he ever did was he created a thing of Jim on an eagle. It was supposed to be, I think, the American flag.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
With the swastika and things like that. And I posted it on Facebook, hashtag Black Lives Matter.
That would be a great fucking internet blood sports thing.
8 months later.
Yelling at Anarcha. That would be... And then I could come in, and Jim could come in, and everybody who hates him can come in. Yeah.
He does the best part. He wants to do another interview.
Mm-hmm.
But, okay, so 8 months...
Time out. Let's do that. I want, yes. Yes, we need that.
Yes, but so really, 8 months later, your post has been deemed offensive and removed.
Oh my God! Yeah,
8 months. It was August of 2015.
8 fucking months, dude. Yeah, like seriously, what the fuck?
I didn't even. I was on this Swine Brothers. It was after sort of Swine Brothers after dark. You know, after we'd hung up, but we were still after we'd stopped broadcasting, but we were still live. You know, we were still on the hangout. And it was like, wait, what post got deleted? Oh, that post.
Yeah.
I didn't even remember
that's the thing that kills me. Like, it's one thing to, you know, if you're like a Facebook moderator and you see an argument going down where someone's just spurging out and fucking throwing out insults and stuff, and you want to kind of inject some reason into the argument by throttling them, you know, calm down. You know, that's one thing. But banning someone for 30 days for a 2-year-old post where 4 people in the entire world reacted to it, nobody gives a shit.
I think I saw it and just ignored it because I was like, I don't know anything about it. So
yeah. So you know, they want you to you know, leave a comment. They ask you if you have any complaints about it to leave a comment. And I basically told them, look, I'm just a, you know, middle-class working dude, okay? I have my own opinions. It's a free country. I know that you have your policies, and I understand that. But hopefully this isn't falling upon deaf ears and you're not totally ignorant. Maybe think about, you know, not banning me, because nobody but you apparently gives a damn about what I said.
Well, you didn't
help anyone. You didn't make the world better. You didn't really hurt me. You just are annoying. You know, it's so fucking juvenile. Like,
I'm in some Facebook groups where I'm the admin, and there's sort of a fine line between. I mean, if it gets to a point where it's literally just sniping back and forth, I'll be like, okay, guys, calm down and actually debate. Don't just snipe back and forth. And I have had to mute someone for 12 hours just because he was, you know, basically being a complete dick. And I thought a 12-hour muting could be, you know, kind of healthy for him.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? Well, I mean, it wasn't bad. It was just 12 hours, and
Here's
okay.
the difference though. You had direct reasons for this that were happening on the fly rather than something he said 2 years ago that nobody gives a shit about.
Exactly. Did you see Cannibal the Musical?
Yeah.
Okay, you're in timeout now. You got to go 30 feet away.
Mm.
That's
It's been a
basically what it
while
was.
since I've seen that. One of
Mm.
the scenes that sticks out in my head is the "You're doomed." That guy, he just kept telling them, "You're doomed."
It was
They'd
funny
explain
because
things. No, you're doomed.
that guy Anton Reyes or whatever,
Raise.
he posted something about Provo, Utah, and so the first thing that came to mind was Miller. 3 weeks, my ass, Packer.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
because when they were going to Provo, so I posted. He was like, "Wait, what?" I was like, "I had to explain what that was." Sorry, it was just the first thing that came to
Nobody,
mind.
nobody seems to talk about that movie. It reminds me of how Escanaba and the Moonlight, like they're so good, but
I mean,
nobody,
people say,
nobody
"Well, the
talks about them.
acting's bad." It's like, well,
Who
yeah,
gives a shit?
I think the acting's great because it was these people are sort of camera shy.
If you
There's music.
are if you are sitting down to watch Cannibal the fucking musical, knowing it's Matt Stone and Trey Parker, and you have your serious cap on, then you're an idiot.
It is a lot more serious than a lot of the stuff they've made, though. I mean, like just
Yeah,
sort of
but
in
it's still
scope.
fucking ridiculous.
But I love how uncomfortable they sound behind the camera. Like the woman Polly Price, she sounds like I'd really rather not be behind the camera right now.
Yeah.
Which to me is fantastic. It's like, wow, you're putting these people on the spot.
Yeah, I mean, it was shoddily filmed. It doesn't look great. The fucking costumes were cheap looking. Not all of them. Uh, like fake mustaches and shit. But that to me just adds to the charm of the movie.
The Cyclops, they installed the
Yeah.
upside down.
Yeah, it's
You
just
can
such
see
a,
it.
a ridiculous movie. Go watch Cannibal the Musical. If you are listening to my words right now, the next movie you're watching is Cannibal the Musical.
It's for free on YouTube legally.
It is absolutely a classic. Nobody talks about it. It's Matt Stone and Trey Parker. I mean,
It's their college film before South Park.
yeah, it's a great movie. It's just, it's got a lot of good musical numbers in it, lots of witty jokes, lots of lowbrow fucking pussy, dick, and fart jokes.
You know how good it is. I don't really like South Park, and I like that movie.
I like South Park. I haven't kept up on it in a long time.
I mean, I like sort of old South Park, and I like some of the other, like Orgasmo. That was a fantastic movie.
Yeah, their movies though are always really good. Basketball.
Finally, I have never met another person who likes basketball.
I fucking love basketball. Basketball. You got fucking Team America, World Police. You got fucking
watch out,
Orgasmo, Cannibal the Musical. Did I miss any?
The South Park movie.
The South Park fucking movie. Yeah. Blame Canada. Blame Canada. With their beady fucking eyes.
Well, the best part about Team America is it took shots at the left and the right. It took shots at sort of the Bush administration for being the world police. You know, we feel it's our duty to police the world.
And then they took a shot at the Hollywood elites.
Yeah, but that's why I like South. Sometimes I'm like, okay, little too much on liberals. Come on, some conservative idiocy. Okay, finally.
Yeah, they try to cover the gamut. I mean, you got to think too. They've been doing this for 2 decades now. That they're still going this strong and have maintained popularity the entire time. I mean, even if you don't like their content lately, you have to kind of respect that. I mean,
the thing that I got kind of bored with, it sort of reminded me of sort of like, I don't want to say like Saturday Night Live, but it reminded me of Saturday Night Live in that it became, what trend are we going to make fun of? Rather than it's 4 boys who know nothing about the adult world but know adult language going on stupid adventures. That's what I love about South Park. There's that scene. You're a dildo, Kyle. Or you're a dildo, Ike. What's a dildo? I don't know.
Yeah, right. The little kid.
You don't remember
little baby?
Do you remember when you were a kid and you'd say words like dildo or you're an asshole? What's an asshole? I don't know, but that's what
and you didn't know. Actually, the first time I can actually, now that you may, I can actually remember being a little fucking brat and hanging out with my older cousins and his friends, smoking cigarettes for the first time. I was walking around just fuck, pussy, dildo, just acting like I was big shit. And then, finally they were all like, kid, you even know what the fuck you're talking about? We'll beat the shit out of you.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I was just yeah, right. I mean, but that's what I miss about South Park is the innocence of the four kids. Now Cartman's like Hitler incarnate, and it's not as innocent as it used to be.
There's two sides of South Park. There's the ones where the characters are the characters that you grew up with and know. And then there's South Park where all the characters are given different roles and attitudes and things that aren't typical for them. So they mix it up a little bit, which, some of it doesn't work. But
I'll be honest, although it's been years, I still miss Chef.
Right? Just because of Scientology, the idiot.
Well, okay, I have the full story. Isaac Hayes didn't quit the show.
They fired him because of it?
No. He had a stroke. And someone quit on his behalf.
Okay, so
he had a stroke and couldn't speak. One of the Scientology people, and they've been known to do this, literally quit the show for him.
Oh, man.
A fan actually went to his thing after he recovered from the stroke.
Stone and Trey Parker's reaction was actually kind of shitty then.
Well, it isn't because they didn't know. I mean, the reaction is exactly what you'd expect if you didn't know the story.
Okay, you're right. Because they drilled his ass, man.
Which I understand. I did the same thing, but now I know the entire truth that, according to his son,
children,
he didn't want to leave the show. He actually liked the show. He didn't care about Scientology. He didn't care about, because he said it was just controversy. But he had a stroke and couldn't.
Imagine if he had like a speech impediment that came out of it. How hilarious they could have gotten with that. Like, Chef comes back, instead of "hello, children," it's just something like "hello." Just whatever they could do. Obviously, I'm a shit comedian.
The black version of Stephen Hawking's voice.
Yeah, they don't have that, do they? It's always a British woman or a male or a computer voice.
My version is well, they have a Jamaican. Well, mine has a Jamaican accent. I shit you not. Mine has a. Yeah, I'm on.
I would like an angry Asian accent.
But mine
you must come to here to buy.
The West Midlands.
You don't come here to buy. You get the fuck out.
It's funny because when I heard Stephen Hawking died, my first question was, did they try Control Alt Delete?
I like that one GIF where it says Stephen Hawking's final words. You press play, and it's the your Windows turning off your computer sound.
Too soon. No, not soon enough.
That should be his the song they play when they bring the casket.
I gotta say, Hawking actually had a great sense of humor because he was on The Simpsons and Futurama.
Yeah, well.
Pickled head of Stephen Hawking.
Another thing I respect Hawkins for is he said some very unpopular things. Some of it may or may not be true. But I think one of the more controversial things he says that it's weird because it kind of gets into the conspiracy stuff, but how he explains, just because we think we're the shit doesn't mean some other species couldn't come here and totally fuck us up.
And I like that he never wavered on those beliefs.
Yeah.
He was never, and he was he was very,
if you really think about it logically, an aggressive species of life that can travel the universe like that, they would have no reason to lower themselves to, You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yeah, exactly. But He had a lot of it's. I think it's funny that the Christians, he saw the light before he died. Trust me.
Right.
It's like, dude, look, I'm sort of a spiritual, sort of theistic person, Satanist or whatever. Even I'm not going that far.
Yeah, that dude was an atheist through and through.
And good for him. Stand up for what you believe.
And I never really heard him go on the Richard Dawkins warpath either. I don't remember him doing that thing very often.
I both respect and hate Richard Dawkins because Dawkins, I respect. He was sort of the first person to really be blunt about it. To really be blunt about, no, fuck you, I'm an atheist. Go kill yourself. But the thing is, he started that whole anti-theist bullshit that's just been a plague on any sort of discussion forum.
When it's framed like that, you're automatically putting yourself in an antagonistic position.
Which was fun when I was like 16 or whatever. Yeah,
so maybe try to frame it different. We're having a debate about, just be clear about it. You don't have to be a dick. Yeah, I understand. At the time, you had to. At the time, you had to be a dick. But it's gotten to a point now where you don't necessarily have to. It can be fun to get, be mean about it, though.
I respect Seth Andrews of the Thinking Atheist, not just because I want his voice, because I think he has an amazing voice, but because he's not, I'm the one true way. He was an ex-Christian. He has Christian friends. I think a Christian wife. And so
I say that it should, not to interrupt, keep going, but
he knows that basically I'm not the one true way. These beliefs work for me. Granted, his show is really, really repetitive, as all atheist shows are, because it's just the same thing over and over and over again.
Now, the reason I like Devin Tracy so much is he is anti-theist, but as he constantly points out, I'm not operating under atheism 101, where it's just, I don't believe in God. I have other opinions about other things, and it just so happens that I'm an atheist, and that's important to me, and it'll be a reoccurring theme in my, my content.
Well, yeah,
I just find the dude entertaining. Much in the similar vein of, your Medicars and those kind of guys. Just a little bit more highbrow, I would say.
Well, the only reason I'm subscribed to Medicare, to be honest, is I just love hearing the guy talk.
Yeah, he's got a great voice, doesn't he?
Doesn't he, though?
It's like he could be the ugliest dude in the world, but on the radio, motherfucker's Rico Suave.
Same thing with, I don't know how Rick Benjamin looks. He's a racing announcer, but he also has such a great voice. So very. I always thought he had the great voice for a newscaster. Turns out he was a newscaster.
Nice.
But Jim subscribed me to Hex and Hammer and Freedom Alternative. Basically, we're trying to sort of promote Swine Brothers through politics.
Yeah, I know Lucian. Lucian's a good guy.
He's fucking insane.
Yeah, he is, but he's a good guy.
He's nice, though. He'll actually debate me.
He's a lot like, he reminds me of Chaz a little bit, where everything's a debate. Everything.
But the thing I like about Lucian is he'll debate me. He won't block me. Okay, look, this is my opinion. He's not like...
He actually digs for the truth rather than spurging out.
Whereas Brett Stevens, who I sort of get along with.
Brett is it's genuinely hard to know if he's being serious or not.
Yeah.
I know that's his shtick. He's doing that on purpose, and he's very good at it. I have to hand it to him. It's just sometimes it's like you're repeating yourself. I know this whole shtick here. Maybe take a different angle on. He gets a little uncreative in my opinion.
There's a guy. I don't know. His old name is Douglas Porter.
I think I've seen that name.
He posts nothing but links of conspiracy theory websites that I have to debunk. I don't. It's a different name now.
See, yeah, we need to work on getting these kind of people onto a live stream to, either have a serious debate or let the shit show go on.
Corey also debated me.
We'll do both of it. What?
Corey? He also debated me.
McLeish?
Yeah.
I miss that motherfucker.
Yeah, me too. He was good because we would totally disagree about politics, and then it's funny because we would be arguing like blood curdling arguments about politics,
Yeah,
and then you look in the next comment section, we're talking about metal at the same time. It was
yeah,
literally
yeah.
like, no, you're stupid. No, you're fucking stupid. Hey, by the
He
way,
Corey was really good at cussing you out, but not making you want to leave the conversation. Like he was very good at calling you a faggot while maintaining, some air of respect. It was very, very bizarre to me. He just had a kind of confidence about him that was appealing. I miss that guy.
Me too.
He lives in Indiana too.
Yep, I know.
Anyways, let's find something. I'm gonna go on Twitter. Okay.
Me too.
And I'm gonna just pick something out. We're gonna tear it apart here. All right. So, Jordan Peterson, great topic. Interesting guy. All right. So, what do you think about Jordan Peterson?
I don't know much about him. I mean, people seem to hate him, so that's interesting.
Well, I don't think they hate him. He's actually very popular, dude. Have you seen how much fucking money he's making on his Patreon and shit like that? It's ridiculous. Like, he's a fucking millionaire because of it. But my thing with Jordan is that video of him taking down the transgender people in Canada, wanting to pass a law that says you could be punished for not addressing someone by their proper pronouns. Well, what about, and that was it. That was their demand. They weren't specific on any other details about it. It was just, you have to use my correct pronoun or you could go to jail. Okay. So there was no real argument.
You have to go to jail. I just think it should be.
Well, here's the thing. Either people are going to not know that you have a preferred pronoun other than he or her or him or she. They either don't know to call you what you want to be called, or they don't give a shit and they're just being an asshole. Both of those things are not illegal.
I mean, I'll call people whatever the hell I make fun of it, but if you really want to be called a girl, fine, whatever.
A more commercial law policy like that, your employer has to address you the way you want. That's an entirely different thing. But telling the general population that you could go to fucking jail for not doing it, that's bullshit. And I agreed with Jordan Peterson on that.
Yeah, I mean,
the thing I don't like about Jordan Peterson, though, is he's very, very good at public speaking. Excellent. 2, he sounds like he knows what he's talking about because of the first point. And then he does this mental gymnastics stuff where someone will ask him, do you believe in God? And he'll say something like, well, that depends on what your definition of God is. It's like, motherfucker, do you believe in God or not? Yes or no? I don't like that.
Well, yes and no. I mean, because there are a lot of definitions of God.
I get that, and I'm fine with that. But when it's repeatedly happening, like someone will ask him that question, and it's the constant kind of misdirection, so he doesn't have to say yes or no. He has to explain this long diatribe about it. And
I do that too, though. Like when people
I do it too, but when you're at that level, wouldn't you think you would develop a proper response?
Well, I'm surprised he doesn't get tired of it, to be honest.
He looks like he's fucking tired all the time, dude. Like, his face is just droopy, sunken eyes with big pillows under him, and he's just constantly doing his public speaking thing. Hey, man, go for it. I respect the guy. It's just some of the shit is cringy to me. Very cringy.
Well,
it's not so much him either. It's his fans are so... It reminds me of how a lot of Tool fans are like sucking Maynard's dick every fucking second of the day.
Fucking Metallica fans I don't get why they Maynard's the reason why.
Yeah, no matter how well you address their cocksucking of these people, they just can't get over it. Like they have to have it in their life or they can't
The
function.
thing about Tool fans is a lot of them are pseudo progressive people. I mean, like progressive rock people. I mean, Tool can get a little bit weird, but let's face it, they're not as weird as like the '70s prog rock bands like Van der Graaf Generator or
What do you mean by weird? Like musically?
like musically. But a lot of the Tool fans, yeah, I'm like a math scholar and like I only listen to like
No, what Tool does, they're not like Dream Theater, where Dream Theater will pile on just a mountain of different, styles and genres and compose big, long, symphonic, fucking, big, epic, long, fucking prog rock songs.
If they got rid of the vocalist, I might actually like them.
Tool, on the other hand, takes the more King Crimson in the later, like 80s King Crimson, where yes, we're mashing together, like metal, rock, heavy metal, hard rock. We're smushing it all together, but it's much more composed and much more straightforward than something like, like Deep Purple or Tool, or not Tool, but Dream Theater.
Which is
Rush. I would say that Tool's closest, like old school comparison would be Rush.
Someone like Rush, whereas Dream Theater's more, not Deep Purple's pretty hard, more like Van der Graaf Generator.
Dream Theater is more like early King Crimson.
Or who are the other bands that I know?
Well, you got Yes, but nobody's like Yes. So.
Well, yeah.
And the reason nobody's like Yes is they are just so all about that positivity, and it's very charming.
See, I was looking, so I was like, well, Yes is horribly too positive. What's I'm actually sort of into Van der Graaf Generator, to be honest, because they're just
I don't think I've ever listened to them.
Very manic depressive.
Here, let me check it out real quick. I'll share it in the. Oh well, we'll get a strike, but I'll just listen to it on my own. Van der Graaf
Generator.
Generate.
They're actually
pretty. What's a good song?
I don't fucking.
On Hearts.
I don't know. I'm such a newbie to them.
Okay, well, I'll just go with the topic. Holy shit. Okay, so that's an album. Okay. A prog album that's only 45 minutes? What? No, I'm kidding.
That was in the 70s when they had, records.
Yeah. Time constraints.
Why don't we set up a Watch Together account? Fuck.
Well, because, I already have it. Second, I don't want to fucking stream copyrighted content and get a fucking strike.
It's my account. I'm willing to take it. I have no strikes.
Copy motherfucking.
Yeah, I have no strikes.
First, I'm just uploading the video. So give me a second.
Yeah, I have no strikes. It's all good. Plus, we can watch motorsport crashes and fails.
We'll do that here in a little while. We have probably one of the more unique audiences out there. I mean, obviously we don't. If we did, though, it would be racing fans. Racing fans, kind of edgy against the mainstream people, and heavy metal people. What a fucking bizarre
and Josephine
conglomeration of people.
And Josephine, who is none of those.
We need to get an audience going. By the way, the link was sent. The Watch Together was sent to your Facebook.
I'm gonna find this. I'm gonna find the album I want to listen to here.
And we need to trademark the term Facebook, and eventually hire a web designer and programmer to create the Facebook social network, where we're going to look at Facebook's terms of service and do everything exactly the opposite.
I just think it's funny that our biggest fan is neither a metalhead or a race fan.
Who is Josephine?
Yeah, and it's not because she's my girlfriend. She legitimately likes the show.
Right on. Yeah, I can't wait to get all my this more anonymous thing set up. through all of social media so that I can, because I would share this link on my Facebook, but you know, that would kind of defeat the purpose of making an anonymous account. So I had to make everything for everything. I had to make a Twitter one. Fucking, I already made my YouTube, Google one. I gotta get Facebook. You know the fucking gig. Facebook, yeah.
Give me a second here. It is really hot in here.
Pussy. Are you in Watch Together, by the way?
No, I was looking for something. Just give me a second here. I need to roll down the window. I need to open the window.
Okay, audience. So just so you know, the reason for the dead air that's about to happen is Elliot. Is Swine v. Ruther.
No, it's Swine v. Ruthers.
Yes, Swine v. Ruthers is responsible for the dead air. Go to your Facebook, get the link.
You're not going to be able to listen to it anyway, so.
Not be able to listen to what?
The album we're going to listen to.
Why?
Well, they won't. The audience won't.
Oh, well, fuck them. We hate our audience.
And yet you just said, oh, I get it. And he gets to throw me under the bus.
Yeah, well, I'll throw you and our entire audience under the bus.
Okay.
For my own gains.
I need to find one thing, and then I'll upload the album because there's a particular
I've got Van der Graaf generator. What is it?
But there's a particular album. There's a particular album that I want to listen to.
Oh, well, I'm just going to listen to this one then for a minute.
Okay, well, fine. I'll find the one I want, you fucking tube.
You fucking tube. I forgot about tube. Holy shit.
I've been using it all the time, actually.
You fucking tube. Just a hollowed out tube, you are.
Someone bumped me at the race, and I shouted, "What the fuck do you think you're doing, you fucking tube?" He's like, "What's a tube?"
You're a tube.
Yeah, right?
Dude, this dude's voice is all Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, right? It's great, though.
I exist in the shadow of mystery and an adventure.
See, I've been getting into more symphonic and progressive rock and shit.
I can tell this is definitely from the 60s and 70s.
Yeah. But I've been getting more into this because
I'm hearing some major King Crimson influence in this.
I don't know if it's influence or if it's just contemporary.
Probably contemporary, but you know, all art is influenced by other artists. I mean, it's just the way it works.
Let me just.
Truly, I don't believe that it's rare that a truly original piece is created by somebody. Whether that's music, paintings, poetry, anything. It's because most of it is, and I don't think there's a problem with it. You hear an idea expressed in a song, and you really attach to that idea. It's something that you were impacted by, and you take that idea and you expand upon it and add your own twist to it. That's fine. That's still art to me. That's still creating something.
Oh. It turns out you're actually listening to the album I wanted to listen to.
Awesome. I'm hearing some slow jazz right now. Fuck
very
yeah.
manic depressive.
I love this kind of slow jazz shit.
It's weird because people are surprised that I like some of this stuff, but it's like I got into sort of prog metal when I was getting into power metal.
Prog is not, whether you're talking metal or rock, it is not a genre that you can simply, put your album on and, as background noise. If you want to actually get anything out of listening to prog rock or prog metal, you have to fucking sit down and listen. And if that's something you're not interested in doing, then it's just not for you. And it's just, it is what it is.
And power metal and oh, this is progressive power metal. Let's see what it sounds like. And then it was like, this is progressive metal. And then it was, this is progressive metal and rock. And I don't know, it's just sort of a slippery slope. This does sound manic depressive.
And another thing about genres and stuff, I get so sick and tired of having to define genres when I talk about music with people. for the most part, when I like something, I just like it. It's not because I'm representing any particular style
I
or
like to
anything
know
like
what the
that.
genre is, just as for historical context.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind saying it once, but it's like people always want to get into this in-depth conversation about genre, and it's like it's actually really simple. There's a lot of different genres. It's a complex thing, but the idea is relatively simple. It's just a way to determine different techniques and shit. That's it. Like you don't have to get all into it all the time.
This literally does sound like real sad music, like not like emo music, but this
Hold on.
actually does
Let me
sound
listen.
like
I gotta listen. I'm really sad and I cry.
but not like emo music. It literally sounds like manic depressive music.
I wanna die alone just because I'm fucking sad. Really fucking sad.
It needs a little bit of metal though.
What's that?
It needs a little bit of metal though.
It is a little bit metal.
I said it needs a little bit of metal.
Oh, well, most things do. But no, I like this kind of slow, you know, slow paced stuff. Pink Floyd was famous for this kind of stuff, but I never really liked them. For some just doesn't connect with me in Pink Floyd.
This reminds me of like mid-era Sabbath, like mid-70s Black Sabbath a lot.
Yeah, the music does.
Yeah.
Your point earlier about James LaBrie's voice for Dream Theater.
Yeah.
He's a very frustrated. He's a good guy. You can tell he's nice. You can tell he appreciates his fans. But he's so hit and miss, man. Like either he's amazing or it's total dog shit. There's no in between.
Yeah, exactly.
Live, I will not go see Dream Theater live, which is a fucking shame because I go there for the instrumental, you know, but then James comes out and dude, he can't help himself. He's constantly pointing to the audience, walking around the stage. He's not focused on singing, so he sounds like shit. It's like, dude, stop walking around the fucking stage. Sing, motherfucker, because I've heard you sing good before. Now, fucking focus and sing. No, it's dog shit. So I won't go see Dream Theater because of that. I don't want to feel that level of cringe.
Have you heard the new Judas Priest album?
No, I haven't.
Oh my god.
Is it good?
I don't know. I think Judas Priest have been taking influence from like the bands that influenced them. Like or the bands who were influenced by them.
Okay, so they're modern. They've got a more modern sound, I guess you're trying to say.
It sounds like they were influenced by power metal.
So they're trying to do a more contemporary thing.
I don't know if they were trying to do it, but it sounds like they listened to bands
What's
like
the name of that album?
Firepower.
We're listening
to it.
If
you're gonna listen to me, I gotta turn this shit down. I'll switch that.
All right, we're listening to this.
That is too fucking loud.
Well, I like the riff. Hell yeah. Good to hear he still has some pipes left.
There, now I can hear the music and you.
Oh, man, I like this. This is like kind of like a tamer version of Painkiller.
I always said I like Priest when they stop rocking out and go metal. When they stop living after midnight and go, you know.
Yeah, they're more party atmosphere kind of music. It doesn't connect with me.
Which is why I like Maiden the best, because even Maiden's party music is damn good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maiden actually got me into progressive rock as well.
Yeah, what's the bassist name?
Steve Harris.
Yeah, that dude is I think he's very talented, obviously, and he's very business savvy and knows what he's doing. He's got his shit together, obviously. I mean, it goes without saying. But the way I hear his producer talk about what it's like in the studio, it seems like the producer really doesn't even need to be there because he's just so, let the boys do what they do best. Just don't interrupt them. It's like, no, motherfucker, you're the producer. Well, make sure this shit is on point, because a lot of the complaints I get about Maiden is that they repeat themselves too much in their songs. And I'm a prog guy. I'm used to that sort of thing. But yeah, Iron Maiden, when they're guilty of that, they are very guilty of it, and it's annoying.
If it was any other band, I'd say yes, but it's Maiden, and honestly, Maiden's worst song I like. So it's sort of like enough. It's so. But the producer,
just imagine if the producer had a little bit more to say about the direction they're heading, maybe they could cut out some of the fat,
I like the fat, though. Like Coming Home, I could hear that chorus a billion times.
What I'm talking more about is instrumental, to be honest with you, where it's not, it's a dynamic, section, but they just keep fucking spamming it through the entire song. It's like, if you're going to do the prog thing, you actually have to progress the fucking music.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sort of iffy on that with Maiden just because I like them so much. But other bands, I agree. I mean, Priest has been guilty of that. Thankfully, they have Andy Sneap producing, who's... Sorry.
And another thing, I think the thing that makes it stand out is with metal, it's a genre that's so straightforward that when you try to add prog into it, you have to be careful. Otherwise, you get into this, this section that you're playing is really complicated and hard to pull off, and that's what makes it impressive. But as the listener, I don't want to sit here and listen to that over and over and over and over and over again.
It could be as this is the song I'm talking about that sounds like it's like a power metal song. Right here.
Okay, I'm listening. Yeah.
It sounds like they were listening to Primal. Have you ever heard Primal Fear? It sounds like a modern day Priest.
To me at one point.
It sounds like a modern day Priest. I'll play you some Primal Fear after this.
Oh, by the way, anybody listening, this is a practice you need to stick on me about, is making sure I post the Watch Together link in the side chat for anybody watching. If you want to be a cool kid, you go to the Watch Together link. There's a chat room in there as well. Lightning to strike.
See, this song sounds like power metal to me. It sounds like they heard.
Yeah, it definitely, like, just hearing the instrumentals, I don't think Priest.
I think Primal Fear, which sounds like, okay, so if you take Priest and you may put some speed metal into it, maybe some like more hard rock in the vein of like Accept, that's Primal Fear. And this sounds, see right there, that does not sound like Priest.
No, this song doesn't sound like Priest, other than that's Rob Halford.
But I love the song.
I mean, these guys are professionals. They've been around for how long now? So if it's nothing else, you're going to get good music out of them.
Well, they tried the concept album Nostradamus, which I liked about 3 songs out of 23 songs.
Every musician.
Have you heard that one?
In my opinion, every musician worth their weight in salt should be given free reign to fail. If they have a side project that they have in mind and it sucks, oh well.
But they did a 2-disc concept album about Nostradamus. Great idea, except for the fact that, well, okay, I guess we could say that Priest isn't really a party band any longer, but I liked it better.
They didn't start off as a party band either, though, which kind of reeks a little bit like
they sold out.
Like, we're gonna play this shit to make some extra money. And I don't necessarily have anything against that. It's
One of the drummers quit because British Steel, an album I like 3 songs off of, was going to be more commercial, and he quit because he didn't want to play that shit.
Right on. Well, good for. I mean, in my opinion, there's a fine line there. If you're serious about your band being successful in a career that you can either rely on or become a millionaire with, then when you take into consideration your family, if you're going to have any kids or anything like that too, from that perspective, you got to make some money.
I think he finally realized that, you know what, we have enough money, and doing fucking turbo. Okay, I want to play some Primal Fear right now.
Go for it.
Don't tell me what to do, you bitch.
So as you're doing that, isn't it interesting that all these Gamergate people are now turning into the same kind of regressive, shitty fuckholes that they were fighting against just 2 years ago?
Okay, first I have to show you Judas Priest, just a song off of Nostradamus.
Oh, okay. But yeah, just yes or no, have you noticed that?
Yeah, I mean, here, I'll show you two. I'll show you the best song and the worst song.
All right. Any day now, Swine be druthers.
Hang on a second. There we go. Okay.
Man, need to get on the power meter. This sounds more like Priest.
Here, I think this is it.
Oh yeah, okay.
Or no, wrong song.
Well, hurry up.
Here's some. No. Oh, live.
It's my goal to make Elliot fucking stressed out.
No, okay.
Hurry up!
Hurry up! I didn't know they were including the intro.
You didn't know all kinds of things.
This is a good 2008.
Right now is to find the goddamn song.
This is the right song. I didn't realize they were including the fucking intro with it.
Nobody cares.
So this is recorded in 2000. Okay, I love this intro and I love this song. Just listen.
I thought this was the wrong song.
No, it is the right song. I didn't realize they were having the intro with it.
Okay. All right. I'm fine with intros. I got to turn it up a little bit.
No, but I didn't realize they were including because the.
Oh yeah, I definitely don't. I can't tell that that's Priest, but I like it a lot.
This is the best song off the album.
Oh, wow. It sounds like he's doing Black Sabbath better than Black Sabbath.
But it's sort of a symphonic element, too, in the background.
I like that he's singing in a lower key than what you're used to hearing from him.
See, a lot of people don't like this album. I like it, but I'm going to show you the next song, the worst song on the album, which is
Are there any really interesting musical numbers in this song? Like, does it get to a really crazy part?
Not really. It just sort of does this.
All right, well, let's listen to the cringe one then. I've got the gist of this song, and I'll listen to the album later.
All right. Here. This is the...
Are you sharing this hangout with your social media comrades?
Yes, I am.
Keep spamming that shit.
Here. Okay, I named it something about a hemorrhoid ointment, and you'll need some hemorrhoid ointment.
Lost Love. Man, it's always dangerous area when metal bands go into love songs.
This will give you the douche chills.
Douche chills? Did you say douche chills?
Well, you'll understand.
Douche chills. Oh my God. Oh my God, Rob. What are you doing? Dude, no. Turn it off.
No, we haven't even got to the best part yet.
It's getting to me, man.
Hang on,
The
let me.
cringe.
Okay, just.
You and what makes it so much worse is you know how much more capable much more capable he is than this.
We haven't even got to the. At least listen to the chorus first, and then I'll change it.
Oh my god, the chorus. This is gay as fuck. We're gonna be gay.
I just love the modulated voice. He has to layer his voice.
I wonder if he looks back on this song going, "What the fuck was I thinking?"
I mean, it's about Nostradamus, so I'm guessing it's
a great question to ask any musicians we may come across. Is, are there any songs that you wrote that at the time were extremely powerful for you because you were going through some shit that you now look back on and go, what was I fucking thinking?
Oh, no. This was on the Nostradamus con. So this is about Nostradamus. I guess he must have lost his love or something.
Are you also sharing the Watch Together link, Elliot?
Yes. Okay. Here's the band that I think Priest took influence from.
Okay. One more song and let's move on to something.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, you shut the fuck up. I'll be right back.
Okay, let me just. Fine, if he's going to go be right back, I'm going to listen to. I'm going to listen to.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, you're back. I just started a song.
I just started. Okay.
No. But this isn't the song I want to play.
God damn it.
Well, I'm trying to find Primal Fear.
I would love to do a metal band like this where there were no lyrics. It was just noises.
That exists.
That exists. I know it already exists, but it would just be fun. All right, this is the song.
This is Primal Fear.
Okay, yeah, I can definitely hear the influence that Priest took from these guys.
Well, and then they took from Priest.
He's got that more party atmosphere voice.
A little bit, but he can make it epic if he wants to.
It just sounds like he's metal, but he's a really nice guy. He wants you to party and not to die.
No, he can sound metal if he wants, but he was supposed to get Halford's slot. I love Tim Ripper Owens, but he left the band Gamma Ray basically on good terms because they all thought that he was going to get Halford's slot after he left Priest. And then Priest went with Tim Ripper Owens, a virtual unknown. So he formed Primal Fear.
I like that whole story about Ripper. I just like it. It's just so cool that, you're replacing the fucking lead singer.
It is, but
one of the most recognizable metal bands of all time. And not only did it work, it's debatable as to whether or not it even surpassed Rob Halford. Like, that's awesome that an unknown person like that could just hop in and do it.
Well, see this, the two albums didn't really work, Jugulator and Demolition. They didn't really work.
Songs that did, though.
But I think he had a great voice, but I still can't. So, because he wasn't really an unknown. He had done an album with Winter's Bane that I really like.
Yeah, and wasn't he part of a Judas Priest
tribute band?
Yeah.
But it was interesting that they chose him over Ralph, who has a very Halford-esque voice, and who was already a known quantity from Gamma Ray and from some of his 80s stuff. It was just really interesting that they chose him, a virtual unknown over a very established person.
Right. Yeah,
but I'm not complaining because we got this band. Okay, do you want to watch some crashes?
Well, I got an interesting song for you, just real quick. I know, just one more.
Whatever. I don't care. We can listen to songs all day.
You know, it just kind of when you say, you know, douche. What did you call it?
Douche chills.
You get douche chills. We're gonna get some extreme douche chills right now.
Yeah, you already played this.
I know. I just love fucking.
It doesn't even affect me anymore, just because.
Dang it! That's one less weapon.
I've already. Well, here, I'll give you the douche chills.
Do do do.
Here.
Do do douche. Douchey douche.
No, fuck.
Douching douche. Douching douching.
I think it's even funny when they try to go like, I fucking hate you.
I fucking hate you. Yeah. No, you don't. You're just using that because it's going to be appealing to fucking 12-year-olds.
It's fucking hilarious. I think Korn's a hilarious band, too.
Yeah, well, they are a ridiculous band. I mean, I liked when they were more ridiculous. Like, when they started taking shit serious, I got to now, though.
My brain is...
I have to do this now.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God. I remember...
12-year-olds music, I skate and die and fuck it.
Well, Jim and I are going to review this album. Because people say it's not as bad as the other new metal stuff. So we're going to review this album.
I just say that it's better than their later output. It's not an album that I revisit.
No, I'll tell you the douche
very
chills.
often.
Daddy, the song Daddy.
Oh, no.
Just complete.
Okay, we're going to get away from... No, we're getting away from this. Recent... What am I looking up for car crashes? Hurry up.
No. Mine. I'll do this.
Do it.
Can I put something pleasant on while we look?
I got to hear that part at least.
Oh. God.
Like, I wish there wasn't any lyrics there. I wish it was just him going...
It's called Twist.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Twist?
Mm-hmm.
You've heard Twist, right?
No. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. It sounds dumb.
Okay, fine.
All right, I'm pausing this. I can't take it anymore. All
right. Fine. We're listening to it.
Anyone unfortunate enough to be listening to us, we want to remind our audience that we fucking hate you. Twist! This song's funny, too. Okay,
you want to know lyrics, you just want to... That's what I'm talking about.
Twist. I thought you were saying wisp.
Twist, you deaf bastard.
Okay,
I think we've seen the first two in this series, so I'm going to go to number 3. Motorsport Crashes and Fails 2018.
Right on. Yeah, recent ones. For all of your recent car accidents in the world of motorsports,
there's a lot of these.
Come to our channel.
They're up to week 9, so...
Twist, motherfucking twist.
Please shut up.
Twist.
Okay.
Be a funny random thing to do to people.
Okay, ready?
Twist.
This is week 3. This is week 3 and 4.
Twist.
Will you shut the fuck up?
Yeah, actually, I will.
Ready?
Crashes. Hold on. Let me screen share.
I love how panicked you are.
Well, I mean, I'm already fucking up here, so application window, watch together, share.
Oh, fired. Call me manager.
Click on me. I'm gonna hide that. Go to watch together again. Make that bitch full screen. Where's it at?
8 minutes long. This will be fun.
All right.
Fun. I like fun. You know what show I was just watching? Do you remember the show You Gotta See This?
No.
Crashes and oop.
Okay, I need to reload this. Hold on. I got to reload because it's not playing for me.
Take fucking two. Fucking.
Ouch. Man, some of those dirt bike wrecks, they don't look bad, but you got to remember they're going like 80 miles an hour over rough terrain. And when you just fall flat on your face off the bike like that, ow.
Yep.
You got like the bike doesn't go flying through the air and shit, but you got, yeah, ow. Damn.
What language is that?
We're watching. Oh, dude. Bad landing. Eat.
Joknovikas. Yeah.
Yay, Scandinavia.
Scandies.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. I love how seriously they take their motorsports there.
Yeah.
Like it's a way of life there. It's part of the culture. It's awesome. And that's probably a Rockstar energy drink.
Yeah.
God, those new rally cars are so badass.
Oh, up.
Oh. Can he get out of the ditch?
Oops.
Man, there's some seriously scary. Oh my God. That's why I love rally. Literally, if he fucks up, he falls off a 20-foot cliff. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, pissed off race car drivers are probably pretty terrifying.
Yeah.
You know, they got a helmet and fucking armor on, basically, and they're pissed.
I crashed.
Yeah, the worst part of the fucking job has to be when you crash. Has to be.
Ah, John Hindhaugh.
Facing your bosses and the owners. Ugh. His tire just fell off. Still had the sticker on it. Why wouldn't you take that fucking sticker off of there?
Oh, this must be Rolex.
There are some dudes who are fucking passed out drunk right behind that tire in the infield.
Yep. Welcome to Daytona. This is the 24 hours at Daytona.
If I didn't know how much they, just easily replace parts that get broken on these cars,
well,
I'd cringe.
Yes and no.
I guess it depends on the team, doesn't it?
Well, the resources and things like that.
And I would have to, I think if I became a race car driver, I would have to have a special helmet made so that I could listen to music or podcasting while I was racing.
Nah, they won't allow you.
Yeah, I know. I would fucking make the argument that it helps me focus more.
Oh, that's Shay Adams. She actually knows shit about racing. You know how most female peer reporters are hired because of their looks?
Yeah.
She actually knows things about racing.
Well, I don't like her then.
Fuck you. She's actually very nice.
I love this, how you're watching a race on a racetrack and right behind it is the freeway. And you're just seeing the regular ass cars. UPS trucks and shit. Man, those cars are so awesome too.
Oh, that's Owen Trankler.
Dude, this guy cannot stop. He just slides.
Yeah, the track is wet. The grass is wet there. That's why he can't stop.
Man, that section there would be tricky. Hairpin into the fucking bank.
Yeah.
Ooh, wrong way, motherfucker. Wrong way. Where are you going?
Oh, invisible glass. Well, it's visible now.
1 second.
Oh, this is the Continental. Oh yeah,
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
I've seen this wreck. These are the Continental Tire Series. This is a support race to the IMSA sports car series. Mustangs and Mercedes and stuff. Oh, Andrew Marriott.
Man, why can't this type of racing take over from NASCAR? Like, what is it about NASCAR that Americans?
I like NASCAR, so fuck you.
You know, I can watch it. I'm not. It's grown on me a little bit more since I've started watching motorsports with you.
Well, these are
far more interesting racing.
See, I like these as well. These are not really sports cars. They're more.
Holy shit, that tire's booking it. Oh shit. Wow, that's actually really impressive that he held that together.
I was at a NASCAR race yesterday, and it was very fun.
You were what? What were you doing yesterday?
At a NASCAR race. Sorry, I tried to listen to these.
Is that a fucking Chevette?
What?
Is that a Chevette or a Toyota? What is that? Looks like a Yoda. Stadium trucks.
I was there. Yay. I was there. Scott, I was there. I was here
at this race. That's awesome.
Here.
I was here. I was here. There's that fucking live band. The band live advertises on Motorsport. What the fuck?
I was there. I remember this so well.
That really bothers me, dude.
I was there. That was so. Oh,
man, I need to get closure on this live advertising their band on Motorsports. Like,
okay, I actually have an answer. They are friends with the driver.
Yeah, but I see them all over the place in every kind of motorsport. It's like
I only see them on Stadium Super Trucks.
No, I've seen them in other places, man. I know I have.
Maybe they're fans of. They played in Australia for the Supercars race, so it was cool seeing Stadium Super Trucks.
If they're just that big of fans, that's awesome. Then
it was cool seeing Stadium Super Trucks at a real stadium rather than the street courses.
Yay!
Romping through the swamp. Romping through the swamp.
Yeah, you can put that to this. Romping through the swamp, yeah. Romping through it. But he held back because his tongue was tied but shy.
Oh, you turned this on, okay.
It was just in the playlist. All right, so what else can we watch here?
We're gonna watch the rest of this fucking cash thing.
It was over. We'll get more.
I meant the rest of the series, YouTube.
Well, let's go.
Oh my god.
Booby boobies, boobs, boobs, boobity boobities.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
You got to love them booby boobs. And he suckled on the boobs.
I'm trying to fucking hear.
While you do that, I'm gonna sing this shit, even though it sucks real bad.
Take that.
All right, here we go. Full screen. Bam. That noise. That sound, you know?
Yep.
Be a great introduction to a
Motorcycle.
metal album.
I think it's a motorcycle.
No,
No, it's
these
a
are
car.
cars.
A VA car. Okay. Sorry, I stupid.
Wow. Wee.
This is the best commentary ever.
Yeah.
Hind off again.
Tiny mistake. Big fucking yeah. Well, that's racing for you, isn't it?
Oh, this must be a Bathurst.
Speeds of in excess of 100 miles an hour. You know, one little mistake could be deadly.
Oh yeah,
Man,
this is Bathurst.
not only did his tire come off, but the entire strut broke off, and it's still attached to the tire as it rolls down the fucking course. That's amazing.
This is from Australia.
They seem to have a vibrant and really awesome motorsports culture down there.
Yep.
Like even more so than Europe, like a lot of parts of Europe.
Nah, I'd say it's equal to Europe. Oh,
what I think it is it's got a European kind of like the types of racing, but it has an American kind of enthusiasm behind it.
I think it's sort of equal to Europe or the States. It's just a different kind of thing. I mean, Europeans are really enthusiastic about racing.
Yeah, they are. They really are. And I wish Americans were more open-minded towards other types of racing other than NASCAR, because it's the only type of racing you can typically talk to most people about.
Yeah, but it is what it is.
I know, but why do people got to be all, faux shaggedy?
Well, look at it. Most of it's not on TV, and if it is on TV, it's on some cable channel no one's heard of.
Well, fuck TV, though.
Fox
people are cutting the cord,
You know?
Man.
I know. I go to, you know me, I've been to 3 races already this year.
I was actually thinking about the other day, I need to start looking into tickets to Salem and Winchester and any other place around here.
Yes, you do. And
we also need to plan next year's Indy 500 to see if we can pull that together. That would be fucking epic. Awesome. That'd be epic. We could do the whole racing thing, but also do like man on the street kind of trolling things. Where we go up to people and ask them random questions and see how stupid people are.
Yes. I'm listening to these. I missed Bathurst 12 hour. I was doing something that entire day.
Pirelli rubbers. They need to make condoms.
Alex Davison, not Davison. Davidson.
Put my Pirelli hat on.
I'm not gonna respond to that.
Wee! Ow! Car got a boo-boo. It's nothing some duct tape couldn't fix. The more I'm watching this, the more I recognize this course. Yeah, I'm never going to be on your level in terms of my knowledge of racing. I just like watching the events.
I want you to rewind that for a second. I want you to just hear the commentary.
How far back?
30 seconds. Just rewind. I want you to hear how excited he is.
Yeah. I think we've heard the most enthusiastic racing commentary of all time. With
whatever, but I mean, I've been to races with, and he gets me so excited just by the way he commentates. He really makes you feel the action.
Yeah. Any live event, the commentary team is so important and integral to that.
I've seen NASCAR races. Oh, big crash. A car is on its lid. And it's like, well, but
no, here's how you say it. Oh, a big crash. Is everybody okay? Oh, my God.
Well, that's what Heindoff. Oh, but he doesn't do that. But
I would say shit like, he's got a family. This is, oh my
oh,
God. Yeah, I'd really go for it.
so okay, it's
Oh
not
my
big.
God. Shit, shit, shit. Wow. Wow. Oh shit. God damn, dude. God damn, that had to fucking hurt. That would be the worst. That you have to stay in your car and you know you're just waiting for it.
Yep.
That feeling must be fucking horrible.
Yep.
Anybody who says that these guys aren't athletes are bullshitting themselves. It's like, yeah, they're not running around and throwing balls around and, you know, but they're taking punishment of a different sort.
Yep.
And they do have to train. Like, you can't just do this. These things don't have power steering. You know, like, that must be such a terrifying feeling. No power steering at that speed. What are these cars? They're interesting looking.
Yep.
What are these?
I have no idea.
They're like go-kart sized, a little bit bigger than a go-kart. It's kind of like Ariel Adams sized cars. Interesting.
Oh, these are Aussie racing cars. They're powered by motorcycle engines.
Nice. Classics here. do not crash those. Oh, dude, it's one thing to, have a race car, but when you have a classic car, no. Oh, cool.
Wow.
Race of Champions.
Race of Champions. I missed that. I was so busy.
Yeah, it was a neat. Didn't they do that like multi genre racing events?
Multi-vehicle, yes. I really wanted to see it, but I was so busy.
That is such a great idea. Do they still do it?
Yeah, this was this year.
That's awesome. That's something I would like to schedule into my viewing habits, is that show in particular.
Yeah, it's actually really interesting. I was just, like I said, I was super fucking busy this year.
I've only seen it in the peripheral. I haven't ever seen an episode or anything like that.
Well, it's not an episode. It's a 2-day race.
Oh, I understand, but in order to cover a 2-day race on TV, you have to make it. You can't just.
It's only on the interwebs. It's only.
Yeah. Man, why can't the internet just go ahead and kill cable and shit like that? Why can't that just happen now?
Give it time, my friend. Give it time. Oh.
Like I noticed
cars. God damn it.
I noticed my cable and internet provider. They're trying to get on the like Sling TV, that kind of market.
Just listen to how horrible these cars sound.
E-Series, yeah. Well, I like the sound.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you what real cars sound like in a minute.
Oh, fuck off!
No, don't argue with me.
I know what the fuck internal combustion car sounds like.
Don't argue. Don't.
Oh.
I'm gonna show you what real cars sound like.
It's only a matter of time before someone figures out how to gear these things properly, and they're gonna whip the shit out of internal combustion.
No, they're not. Oh,
like, are you seriously willing to give up superior performance just because they don't sound cool?
Okay, once again, I'm going to show you what real cars sound like in about 5 minutes or so.
You know it's only a matter of time, right?
No, I disagree. But we'll talk about that after we watch all these videos.
Someone's going to figure that out. Oh, shit! He's lucky. He's lucky it didn't get worse. Oh, shit! Typical open wheel, bump into each other and one guy goes up in the air.
Yeah, you touch wheels and that happens. Oh, that's David Addison.
It's always fucking scary.
I like David Addison's commentary style. He's not quite as like
Looks like an
Creamy
amateur
as-
series of like
this
street
guy. I like
cars
his
here.
commentary. He's
Snow
not-
racing, yay!
He's not as intense as Heindoff, but he's still pretty like he still gets you into it.
I like snow racing.
That's the thing. I like commentators that get you into it.
Dude, the safety crew's just standing out on the track.
Okay.
Anyways,
Is it over?
Yeah. So electric motors, dude. The problem, as we've noted on this show before, hold on, let me stop that.
Okay.
Is that electric motors have a lot of torque, so they can reach high speed quickly, but run out of juice in the higher range. Whereas internal combustion has gears for that, so they can reach the maximum in one gear and progress the engine to higher performance levels. Well,
audience, I'm sorry to do this to you, Scott. No talking.
Oh my god! What the
I'm
fuck?
going to show you what speed, what sound. I'm going to show you why I fell in love with motorsport.
Okay.
And then we'll get on with more crashing.
Brum brum.
Also, I love this commentary team of Paul Page and Parker Johnstone. That's Parker talking right now.
Back when Marlboro was allowed to sponsor.
Yep. Yeah, shh. Remember, we're going to focus on indie racing from now on in the races we watch.
Well, and short track too. Honestly. Like,
yes. Okay, listen.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I know.
And he hasn't even gotten started yet. Just listen.
I'm listening.
This is the track I was at yesterday, by the way.
Oh, sweet. Barbobot.
Okay?
Wow.
241 miles an hour.
Okay, so yes, they sound awesome. But you know it's only a matter of time, and some engineer is going to figure out how to run those electric motors better.
No, because they've tried for 150 years.
Not like this.
Motors have a lot of torque.
No, this is the most successful electric vehicles we've ever seen. Like, it's You can get them commercially now. There's fucking racing leagues for them. They're only going to improve.
Racing league, and they're super slow.
Yeah, now, and it's not like they're super slow. They're slower, but that's because of the torque issue.
They're slow. The reason why they don't look as slow is because it's all turns.
Yeah, well, it's a torque issue. They're gonna figure out how to do it, dude. They're gonna figure it out.
And then we'll have a bunch of hair dryers going around the track.
Much faster than their predecessors. That's the point.
If you can go 240,
what if you can go? What if you can go 340 miles an hour and still drive it?
No, you're
pushing the limits, pushing the
so
boundaries.
Unrealistic. Besides,
yeah, well, I exaggerate a little bit.
I went to a NASCAR race yesterday. They go 205, 206, which is fast for a 3,400-pound car. But the sound those cars make, that's why if you watch baseball, what do you hear? Yay! Yeah. You watch football, what do you hear? Yeah. You hear the crowd. You may hear a little bit of hitting the ball or whatever. You go to racing, and what do you hear? Or rumbly or whatever. I don't know. It's pretty much everything I hate about cars. Everything I love about cars is threatened by electric motors. Anyway, let's continue watching. There's more videos like this.
Okay, well, we're gonna move on here in a minute though, because there's other shit happening.
What's happening?
There's just other shit going on in the world.
We're gonna watch the end. We're gonna watch this series and.
We'll see what.
Talk about something else.
We'll see what Donald McTrump is up to.
Oh God, no! Please no.
I haven't paid attention lately, to be honest.
I don't want to be honest. I haven't paid attention to him at all.
I just want to see, though. I mean, it's just another topic. We'll move on.
Nothing at all. Let's. There's about 4 more videos left.
All right.
Shut up. Let me find the.
Come on, you herpy.
Herpy?
One single herpy.
Herbie?
You heard me?
Okay, got it.
Play it.
Herpy.
One herpy.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt the herpy.
Oh, quit being a bitch. More crashing. Oh, did you hear that guy in the background? Yeah. Oh, that wasn't very smart, driver. Wet track. Wow. He did a 360 or like a 180 in the air.
Oh, NASCAR.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, Kyle Busch involved in a wreck. What a surprise.
I remember that.
I mean, yeah, that sound is just classic. It's incredible. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah. Oh, ARCA. This is another stock cars. I like this series because they race on short tracks and speedway.
And to be honest with you, when it comes to motorsports for live television and to be pleasing to the audience and entertaining, I'd be perfectly fine adding fake engine sound.
No. No.
Why not? Why not? If sound is that important to you, but you can get better performance with a engine that produces a different sound, then why wouldn't you?
Because it's fake.
So,
well,
what's the difference? If it's the sound that's important, then put the sound in there.
But I'm not talking about watching it on TV, am I? I'm talking about being there at the track.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, each car would have external speaker system
Yes,
that was
you're
loud
not allowed
enough.
to think up ideas any of that.
Why
No.
not? Well, then why is the sound so important?
Well, it's important, but there's a difference between fake sound and real sound.
I'm pretty sure they could get it. I mean, to where there's no discernible difference.
That's true. Have you guys heard of that? Like, it's a guitar, but it's like an attachment to the guitar that makes it play like a banjo. And this dude,
Yeah, they can make banjo cars, Elliot.
Oh, I remember this crash.
They can have sound effects processors. They can even have it to where when they rev up their engine, it yells at them like a goat.
I pray to goat that you people don't
make
get any
it
sort of
horrible.
power in this world.
Everybody else is for this.
No, they're not.
They want to hear the throttle get pushed and the Rocky Balboa theme comes on.
I want to hear the nice heel toe down shifts.
Heel toe downshift into, a Led Zeppelin song.
I remember this rap. This was the ARCA race at Daytona.
God
Totally.
damn.
Under a red.
Who
Oh, I
is
remember
this,
this.
by
They
the way?
ran 12 extra laps because they wrecked so many times.
Are you serious? 12 extra just because they wrecked that many times.
They have a rule where they finish under green, so yeah, they wrecked. That's ARCA for you at Daytona.
Lots of short tracks do that too.
Another wreck. Yes, Scott, short tracks.
Who is our guest here?
Introduce yourself, guest.
Yo, I'm Tristan. What's up?
What's up, Tristan? I'm Bob.
You've probably seen me being edgy in Elliot's comments.
To be honest with you, this is the first time I've really chilled on the internet with anybody for 2 months. It feels like.
Yeah.
So I haven't paid much attention. So if I don't know anybody who comes on here, it's
No, he's been on before.
right on.
I remember I was pissed off about this one.
Why?
They basically just took out the leaders with this.
Dude, I'm pissed off too, dude. I cracked my iPhone screen.
Yeah, fuck that.
On board,
On board. Oh shit! Sparks.
Natalie Decker. She's a really good driver, actually.
For a second, I thought you said Metally Decker.
She's running the full ARCA schedule this year, they're not going to Winchester this year, Scott, but they're going to Salem twice.
Oh, cool. I need to go there.
I mean,
God damn
Bob.
it.
Sorry, I keep forgetting your name's Bob.
When is that? Salem.
It's World of Outlaws.
Fuck wrecking in one of those, dude. Those have to be the worst things to wreck
Okay,
in.
rewind it. I want you to hear the commentary.
I heard it.
Smart cars are worse.
I heard the commentary. We're not going back.
Oh, drag
If you-
racing.
Drag
if you
racing.
wreck
race
it,
Oh, I
race,
remember
race.
this.
you're gonna crumple.
This was scary.
Blam!
I'm gonna put my
Oh!
headphones in.
That's what my engine noise would be, Elliot. Is Blam! It'd be my voice.
No.
Yeah, my voice going Bram, Bram, Bram.
No.
We have
Shut
3
up.
more of these goddamn videos. Let's do it. And then we can find other things to. I would like to get other people on here and just start fights.
Well, where's Annika?
If we got him on here, it would be an automatic fight.
I keep forgetting your name is Bob. I'm sorry.
The second he got in here, it'd be an instant fight.
Oh, I don't think it matters because we're so deep into this thing that no one's going to listen.
Yeah, well, it would be fun for us, though.
Yeah, but I can't forget that your real name is Dave.
Sometimes Bob. I prefer Bob.
I thought your real name was.
My preferred pronoun is Bob.
I thought your name was Buttface McGee.
That's my name on Sundays. I do some side work.
Yes, the funny thing is you already said you started the Metal Gate show, so everyone knows who the fuck you are.
Yeah, well, it's more. Just let me pretend that I'm anonymous, motherfucker. Okay.
No. It doesn't even matter. I mean, I get why you want to be anonymous for like Facebook and stuff, but it doesn't matter for this show. The only people.
Well, it's not something that I'm gonna like be all protective about, like Medicare is. It's just just one more step people have to take to figure it out. You know.
Yeah, I mean, but the only people listening to this are my girlfriend,
Tristan.
And, well, I don't even think he watches this.
Yeah, well, we have to actually keep up on it and make it entertaining enough, and people will come.
Yo,
goddamn racing! Yo,
oh.
Tristan, what do you think about racing?
Racing's badass.
I like the actual racing, but Elliot's into the whole, all of it. You know, he knows the history and everything.
I can tell you the history of everything.
Hell yeah.
And I think that electric motors are going to eventually win, and he does not.
I don't care if they're not. I'll be the Luddite. I'll be the one Luddite with the gasoline motor. I don't care.
Be that holdout. Like, no, I'm a stalwart for gas.
Well,
God damn shit! Are you kidding me? What?
You heard that? I thought it was just me.
Okay, that's working better now.
Yeah, I have to put it back to you, Waltrip. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Oh.
Tristan, are there any people online that you would like to debate on a live stream?
I'm not sure.
I'm sure there's somebody, right? I mean, like, somebody on one of your friends lists who gets on your nerves.
Yeah, I mean, there's some people that get on my nerves on my friends list, but they're too retarded to even know how to debate.
That's what would make it so much more fun.
Okay, there's this one dude I know. I was teaching him no, that was a different dude. I was helping him clean his fish tanks. I was teaching this other dude how to play drums. But I was helping this old retarded dude clean out his fish tanks because he couldn't do it. He was born with water on his brain. He has partial spina bifida and that shit.
Jeez.
So I decided to help him out to be nice and shit. He's fucking weird as shit. He's like heavy right wing. He's like one of those dudes who if he shares a post, even if it's not about anything to do with politics, he mentions how bad liberals are.
Okay.
And I'm like, dude, I don't like liberals either. Talking about them as much as you do, when you're just as bad as them.
He's retarded though. Let's just be real.
I know.
Anybody who gets that obsessed with one thing like that and everything's about that. Yeah. Fuck that. It's crazy. It's funny though.
Yeah. I tried commenting on his post where he's talking about liberals, and I was like, dude, you can't be talking about liberals as much as you do. I mean, I don't like them either, but you guys are bad. You guys are just as bad as liberals to me.
He's obsessed with it.
Yeah, and he didn't even respond to that. This lady responded to it, talking mad crap, talking about how she could find my address in like 3 seconds. She posted like my hometown, and then said that, and then posted a picture of my Facebook family list.
Oh damn!
She found out my address through them, and I was like, bullshit, you didn't do shit.
That'd be fun as hell to get those retards on here.
Dude, she said she was gonna commit me. She said she was gonna call the mental hospital on me and commit me. I was like, what?
We should find these people and yell at them and make fun of them.
Real. I mean, I may use cuss words a lot, but that doesn't mean I'm being like a hostility. You can use cuss words and be totally neutral.
Well, anybody who's fucking threatening to basically swat people and dox people deserve to be fucking treated like shit. So I would love to get these assholes on this stream and fucking talk some shit to them.
I'll post it publicly on Google Plus.
Yeah, I'm interested. If these retards are available right now, bring them on.
Yeah,
you know, that kind of thing where everything's got to be about how bad the left is. There's a lot of hillbillies who are like that around where I live, and
dude,
it's not like they even know what they're talking about. It's more like they heard it on Fox, so they're just gonna regurgitate what they heard. It's so
exactly.
Cringy. It's the same people who constantly talk about gas prices and cigarettes.
Yes, dude. I live in Northeast Texas, and dude, everybody around here is like that. I'm like,
very cringy.
Dude, yeah, and the guy, that retarded dude that I was helping with his fish tanks, he was smoking cigarettes, but I got him to like start vaping instead. Like I mean vape, like people who vape can be kind of cringy sometimes, but I mean vaping is better than cigarettes in the long run.
Well, it depends on what your definition of better, because
this dude,
the taste of a real cigarette cannot be beat.
I know
that's on oxygen tanks, I think it's time to stop.
Yeah. And he didn't even smoke regular cigarette. He smoked those like cigar cigarettes, those like Phillies. I was like, dude, not only are you smoking tobacco heavily, like, I mean, I smoke tobacco heavily, but I don't like smoke the actual tobacco. I bust out the tobacco and just roll bud in the leaf. But like,
I roll my own cigarettes for 75 cents a pack.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, motherfucker. I got electric fucking didgeridoo. That dude.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that had to fucking hurt, man.
God
damn.
He
was getting along on his bike with his knee underneath his bike. Ouch.
Oh, his knee must have been like a cheese grater on the road.
I actually had to mute you guys just to hear what the hell crash it was. Because you guys would talk jabbering about something.
We can't handle the banter here.
Well, I wanted to hear what crash it was.
No.
Also, like being mean.
You want to be a contrarian dickhole, like always.
Yeah, Bob. Whatever your fake name, Bob Coxon, or whatever the fuck you call yourself. I didn't remember what your name
Bob
was.
Coxon. Investigator. Bob Coxon.
Bob Coxon.
Damn, dude, that's fucking funny. Dude, there was this kid in my middle school, like when I was in middle school, his name was legit Dushan Mandic. It was spelled Deshaun Mandic or some dumb shit, but it was pronounced Dushan Mandic.
I always like the Oriental people who are like people from the Philippines. They'll have names like Fook You.
Yeah,
FOOKYU.
I have a friend from the Philippines I've known for like almost 10 years now on Facebook and MySpace and shit. And I've been teaching them English for the past, like, ever since I can remember.
I was hoping
before
to catch the hint. Okay,
all right,
email.
Hey, you guys can go ahead and banter along. I'm going to eat something real quick, but I'll be back in like 10-15 minutes.
Oh, yeah. I just got done eating chocolate chip waffles.
So you guys have fun for a little bit. I'll be back.
All right.
Find some fucking cool shit to do.
Oh, yeah. Play some racing sims and shit.
Okay, I'm going to send this thing to people I hate. Damn it. If you're listening out there in the world, we are in a holding pattern because Scott has to eat because he's a little baby. Whereas I have peanuts and Rockstar and coffee because I'm not a little baby like Scott, like Bob Coxon. That's his name, is Bob Coxon. Or whatever he called, Bob Seacock, I think he called himself. I don't remember.
Yo, my mom's so poor she can't afford to fly off the handle, so she has to go Greyhound off the handle.
Yay. Let's see.
That's from South Park. I was seeing if anybody knew that. But...
Get the link here. All right, I have to. Is he still screen sharing?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, well, I'll give him that. All right, I'm gonna put something on just sort of as a filler, just so I don't have to hear myself think. And what I'll put on is.
What's up with you guys?
Just chilling.
Just chilling?
Oh, yeah.
The hell? Oh, you joined. It's like the voices in my head are speaking different voices today.
Damn. I've taken Seroquel. Well, I take that every day, but I've taken it before, and several times I've hallucinated and had auditory hallucinations too.
What was this that you took?
What?
What'd you take?
Seroquel. I have a prescription for it.
I'm gonna be here, but I'm gonna mute myself because I'm eating.
I'm watching a Judas Priest show. So you can hear that while you.
This dumb bullshit right here.
I don't know. I just felt like watching a Judas Priest show while I wait for Scott.
Brother, I stopped my watch together thing, so you might want to start your own if you want to do that. Otherwise, just talk.
You can't stop the watch together thing.
Yeah, I stopped screen sharing it.
Oh well, fuck you then.
Well, I'll fucking redo it. I'll redo it. There.
It's just you're gonna watch a concert, but you're not actually gonna hear what they're doing. You're just gonna watch.
That's why I'm going to post the watch together link in the side chat.
Yes, Tristan, Alex, you should join and whatever. I don't care anymore. Wait, I didn't care to begin with.
Yeah, see the side chat. Click that link. You'll have to create a little username or not, but that's where we share videos. But the audio doesn't transfer over to Google Hangouts. So if you want to hear what we're listening to, you got to go to that link. And it's not our fault that Google won't make it easy for us to break the law.
Shut the fuck up, Scott.
Yeah, I'd already clicked the link as soon as you posted it.
Who's Scott? I don't.
Bob Coxon. No, your name is Bob Coxon.
Bob Siggett.
All right, I'll be back in a minute.
Space. Looking down. I don't know. He's got me in the mood for watching Judas Priest, so
Hell yeah.
I had this on DVD many years ago.
That's pretty cool. My dad saw Danzig and some other bands live in 2006.
That's cool. Yeah. Oh, I gotta check Metal Tracker to see if there's any new music.
I wanted to go to it, but I wasn't old enough at the time.
So, in sort of a crap day today, Killjoy from Necrophagia died. He's one of my musical heroes, and I was supposed to get him on the show someday.
I saw that.
That sucks, dude.
He massive horror fan.
How did he die?
We don't know yet, but was basically I came back from the race all happy, and Cam Lee from Death posted about people making fun of Killjoy dying. I was like, oh fuck. Just totally day ruined.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, I had one of the best days, but then it was instantly ruined once I cracked my iPhone screen.
Does it still work?
Yeah, look at it. I mean, it's cracked a little bit, but I mean, it still pissed me off. I mean, I didn't even buy this. My friend gave it to me, so I felt really bad, because I dropped it right in front of him. But I've had it for a while, but I plan on getting the screen replaced anyway.
Not to change the subject. Apparently, there's a real band called Transylvanian Sex Fart.
What?
Okay.
Damn.
Apparently, they're from Romania.
Damn. That is funny.
It's such a perfect name to troll with.
Jesus, this is real.
Transylvanian cock hunger.
Transylvanian Sex Fart. And he's still eating. I mean, that name would gross me out of anything, but I'm gonna eat. I don't care what you say.
I'm eating. Leave me alone.
Meow. Beast. I sent it to Anarchist, Bob.
Are you serious? Oh, fuck. I hope he joins. That'd be
This
so
is
much
going to
fun.
take a lot of getting used to.
Wait,
You
you're
guys
sending the link to Anarcha?
If he comes in here, this fucking stream will be hilarious.
Did you guys see what I posted in the chat?
No, I'm not looking at what.
I said Norwegian titty twisters.
All right, I'm tired of listening to Judas Priest.
I like Electric Eye. That's pretty cool.
Who wants to listen to some Grave?
Sure.
Have to find it, huh? Ooh, Gravedigger. Grave. I mean, I like Priest, just, you know. Think of something to talk about while I look for something. Anyone.
I got pulled over the other day for the first time.
Anything could be.
I got pulled over the other day for the first time.
Oh damn, that sucks, dude.
Yeah. I was speeding, but I've driven a lot faster before in front of cops, and they've never pulled me over, so I was kind of caught off guard.
Wow.
There's something about seeing those lights turn on behind you. It creates this danger, fight or flight response. I fucking hate getting pulled over, man.
It sucks like you have shit in your car that you don't want them to find.
Oh, definitely. I was right. I don't have a license yet, but I usually ride with my friends, and every time my friend, who's also coincidentally named Alex as well, he runs from the cop every single time. Well, he doesn't, not every single time, but like if he thinks the cop
shot one time.
Well, no, I don't mean like he runs from the cops as in like they're already pulling him over, he starts running. I mean like if he starts, like if a cop whips around on us, like we get the fuck out of there before they can get to us. But if they can get to,
they took down my grave show.
Those cars are souped up a little bit too, and they take driving training, so
I would love to buy a police car for a police auction. And like no one's gonna steal that shit because no one's gonna steal a cop car. And it's all souped up and everything.
I would.
Okay.
No, you wouldn't.
Scott or Bob, I'm also stupid. Damn
my
you.
friend has a Crown Victoria police.
Damn you, coxswain. I hate you so much. They took away my grave. They took down my grave show that I liked. Fucking assholes.
Well, that sucks, dude.
Have you guys ever been in a car accident?
Yeah.
Nothing major.
Yes, I have. It was almost major, but
I've been in two, and both times I was very lucky to live. The first one, I was riding with my friends, and this dumbass was like fucking hauling ass like at 90 miles an hour. We were going 70 down the highway, and like we think he's gonna like, you know, take the left lane because we're in the right lane. He doesn't, and he fucking like rams straight into us. But right before he does, like he brakes, so the nose of his car goes under the rear of our car. So and I was sitting in the back seat, so like if that hadn't happened, it would have crushed the trunk in for sure.
Oh,
and yeah, and the second
people
time,
are so fucking stupid in their cars.
for real. And dude, I actually know the dude who crashed into us, and he was wasted. He was on some drugs for sure. He had like 8 people in his car. Some of them had warrants. It is crazy.
Idiots.
Yeah.
Thrower, by the way.
Dude, weirdly, the insurance ruled in their favor.
how?
I don't even understand, dude. They like claim like they're gonna like sue or something because of it, because it screwed up that car. Shit. And the second time I was riding with my friend, he's a dumbass. He does not know how to drive. We're riding up to Missouri to pick up our friend, and he wouldn't hand me the phone to tell him where to go on Google Maps. Like he would like let go of the wheel and like look down at his phone, like even on the straight parts for like where the straightaways for like forever. He would just like look down on his phone and zoom in, letting go of the wheel. And his car's a piece of shit and the alignment's out of whack, so it jerked to the right every time. He almost crashed like 3 times, and then through the Ozark Mountains in Arkansas, near Arkansas. I think it's in Arkansas. Near the bottom of it, he was going like 90 around the 30-mile-an-hour curves down the mountain, and he was not paying attention. He was on the phone.
Man, I would get out of the car. I would get out of the car and beat the shit out of that fucking guy.
Yeah, dude. Okay, dude. The only reason I didn't is because he's my only ride, and I did not want to be stuck all the way out there.
No, you beat the shit out of him and tie him up in the fucking passenger seat and you drive.
Yeah, true, but I don't got a license. That wouldn't look very good if I got pulled over.
Well, I mean, if you're going to commit one crime, you might as well commit a bunch.
True, but yeah, we're on the way through Ozark Mountains. He was not looking. He was hauling ass. He was on his phone, and another car was coming towards us. So once we got past that car, he loses control, and it's a front wheel drive piece of shit 04 Chevy Malibu, and it starts spinning out, and instead of like trying to like gain any control over it, he slams on the brakes like a fucking idiot. And we go spinning out even more and spin out into a ditch. And like we landed on on the side wheels, like on its side, but not on the car side. Like, and then we landed back on the wheels regular. And I was like, dude, I was more pissed off than I'd ever been, because I was yelling at him. I was like, dude, I told you multiple fucking times, hand me that goddamn phone so I can check Google Maps for you, so you don't fucking let go of the wheel, because that shit pissed me off more than anything.
I actually have a hard time being passenger in a car. If I pay too close attention to how people drive, I get all fucking anxiety ridden and shit.
Oh yeah, definitely, dude. I understand.
You know this, Scotty, or Bobby? What do you know there, Bobby?
What do I know? Everything. So,
What are you eating over there, Bobby?
Burger King.
I've got this retarded friend who once turned left at a red light with oncoming traffic. It was like the longest 3 seconds of my life.
Why? Why did he do that?
Retarded and probably inbred and
Dude,
Means you turn left on reds.
that definitely has to be the case because
I mean, I've
goddamn,
made
that's fucking stupid.
mistakes driving too, but I'm not out there like almost killing motherfuckers.
I mean,
Yeah.
I had some close calls that were my fault, you know.
It's not on
We all
purpose. I'm
do
just
that, but turning left at a red light is pretty special.
Yeah, you have to be.
Yeah.
You know, you deserve an award.
Yep.
If you're wondering who that is, the new guy, you may remember him from I think episode 20. The only time he was here, when he was so high out of his gourd that he couldn't even speak.
Oh yeah, who is the new guest? My name's Bob.
Hey, Bob and Alex.
Harvey. That's who he said.
Yeah.
I just remember he was so. I'm Alex Harvey.
I'm too high for this.
I know how that feels.
Help.
That's Bob. Anyone who actually watches the show will immediately recognize his voice, but you know he wants the
The attempt, the veneer of. Oh shit! I'm fucking shit. Oh,
what?
I screwed up your video.
What happened?
I fast forwarded it and muted it.
I muted it,
Raped
so I muted it.
Okay, well, let's talk about something. I'm going to put on something for background, and we're going to fucking talk about some other shit.
What do you want to talk about, stupid?
I don't fucking know, you goddamn fucking tube.
Okay, I'm gonna look at my Twitter. I'm gonna look at my Twitter, and I'm gonna read tweets to you. Okay, I'm gonna read tweets to you, and we're gonna comment on them.
I'm going to read tweets. YouTube.
Fuck up. You put something on. I muted it. So
Okay, so
what did you put on?
just a car wreck compilation. I don't
Okay.
care. It's just
Whatever.
going to be background.
Okay, I'm on Twitter. Okay, I'm on Twitter.
This freaking full screen thing won't work there. God damn.
God
All right.
Okay, shut the fuck up.
You shut the fuck up.
Metal Shane.
Oh God. Are we going there?
He hasn't really posted nothing interesting. He's just posted bullshit.
I don't think
About
he's ever
bullshit.
really posted anything interesting, has he?
I'm gonna send him the fucking link. I'm gonna send him the fucking hangout link.
Yeah, right. Like he's gonna come in here.
shit.
No, but his followers will.
Oh god, this fucking
That's a great idea.
damn, what a dumbass.
What's gonna be fun is finding people who don't understand that this is
Shut
basically
the
a
fuck up.
joke.
Is my review of the new Primordial album. I don't fucking care.
I don't know. It's just for losers.
How did- Dude, I would have already been straightened out on that part. Like, what the hell?
Okay, here. Okay,
Oh shit. Okay, that's not his fault, at least.
I gotta get rid of some of these windows here. It's clogging on my fucking computer.
Yeah, it's always funny when you have like 30 fucking tabs open.
Yeah, I'm gonna close Watch Together for a while. I can rejoin whenever.
I got a monitor going, so I'm
Yeah,
not
I mean
having-
the video
many
that's playing
tabs
right
open.
now is just meant for, you know, something to look at while we talk. That's it.
Okay, well,
But yeah,
whatever.
we need to find something, you know, something with some gravity to it here. So, what about that bridge that fell apart?
Well,
I
if you
heard
do, then just
What
tell
was the
me and I'll
story with
rejoin.
that?
Okay, shut up. I'm a Metal Shane Twitter. Okay,
Yeah, I know.
tweet
Where is he?
action.
Produce this metal shade.
Oh shit.
I'm here.
Oh shit, son! Male privilege is wearing the same outfit multiple times to events, while girls can't wear the same dress twice, no matter how cute it is.
Afraid.
Wow.
I've never even heard that a girl can't wear the same dress
Well,
twice. What the
that's
fuck?
That's
That's the
feminist
dumbest.
for you. Just
Well, I mean, none of the
Like-
feminists I know are that fucking dumb. Luckily.
a lot of them I know are that dumb.
I
I'm
tweeted
so
I
sorry.
tweeted it to him.
Yeah, so that fucking footbridge, the pedestrian bridge that fell in Florida and killed a bunch of people. I don't know if this is true or not, but apparently that was a project put on by a very pro-feminist company, and this bridge falls down and kills a bunch of people. So the irony is obvious. Women can do everything a man can do, except when they do the fucking bridge kills everybody.
No, that's not.
Well, that's not because of the. That's not because.
Okay, wait. You're oversimplifying things like to the nth degree.
First of all, I'm telling a joke.
Oh,
Yes, I know, but the truth is stranger than fiction, because they had posted something. They had told the guy there's a little bit of concern and we might have to repair it eventually, but it's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, I
Big
heard about
crashing
that.
sound. Oh, we might. No, but the way I imagine the phone call went is, okay, Bob, we'll have to repair it eventually, but we don't need to big crashing sound in the background. You might have to repair it sooner than you think.
Yeah, I heard about that phone call, which is it's really fucking fortunate that such incompetent fucking people are in charge of shit like that.
I just love the fact that, like, I know it's not, it's a joke, but I always want to picture, like, there's nothing to worry about. Loud crashing sound. There may be
Right.
something to worry about.
Man, I don't know if that fucking feminist thing is true or not. If it is true, it's fucking. I mean, it's as tragic as it is. It's actually pretty funny.
but I don't really think that's true. But if it is, damn.
I'm just gonna ship the link to everyone. Fuck this.
Yeah.
I'm bored.
You are?
Oh, shit.
The little fucking gypsy horn. Gypsy cars are so fucking funny, man.
Ian
What's that?
Christie is tweeting. I like Ian Christie.
What's
Imagine
that?
if Repulsion's horrified.
Wow, that
Morbid Angels,
was.
Abominations of Desolation, and Necrophages Ready for Death had all been released in 1986, because they were all all those three albums were recorded in 86 but not released till later. And each was, if they were released in 86, I mean, they were all bootlegged as hell, but they were all so ahead of their time. And I have to say, I mean, I'm actually really sad about Killjoy's death. He was a great inspiration for me, and a great. I really wanted to interview him, and I don't know. It sucks.
It fucking blows, man.
It does, man.
I don't know.
How old was he?
48.
Oh, geez, that's not that old.
Nope. But
It's. Oh, I mean,
Who
was
was
he a
he?
big Was he a big partier? Like goes into drugs and stuff a lot?
I don't think so. We don't know. I mean, but basically, it just. I mean, so I come home, I'm happy. You know, the race happened. Camely from Death posts and Massacre posts about, you know, Killjoy dying. It's like, oh fuck, no pun intended, way to kill my joy.
Yeah. I mean, it's unfortunate. I mean, for me, like when Hunter S. Thompson killed himself, for example. I mean, yeah, it happened, and I was like, oh man, that sucks. But at the same time, I don't actually know the dude. It's like,
See, Hunter S. Thompson, he was a pedophile. See,
No, he wasn't.
yes, he was.
I've
Dude,
never heard that before.
He made
I've never heard.
snuff films, dude. He made snuff films about children and shit, dude.
Have you seen
No, he
them?
didn't.
Yes, he did. I swear.
Have you-
I didn't believe it at first. Dude, hang on. I'm gonna look it up.
Have you seen the videos yourself?
Oh
Even if
no,
you
I'm
need-
not gonna watch a snuff film.
That
you
doesn't
haven't-
necessarily mean that he's a pedophile. At worst, he's a child killer, which isn't good.
Yeah, dude, he was a pedo snuff film
he
director.
got away with it. No, I doubt that. I mean, he was a crazy motherfucker, but I just doubt that. I mean, especially if it's word of mouth, and there's no like official investigation into the guy. no really. Like, I mean, this is the first I've ever heard this.
I disconnected.
He also kind of
somehow.
liked to use that as an insult to other people, and so I doubt that he would, call other people pedophiles if he was one.
But people, I mean, you could start rumors about fucking everything. I mean, there's a guy who believes that like Anton LaVey was a secret Jewish pedophile. I don't like Anton LaVey for a lot of reasons, but you don't have to make up reasons. You know what I mean?
I think it's a good point that if he was a pedophile, he probably wouldn't call anyone else a pedophile, so that he never drew attention to the idea of being a pedophile. I mean,
that's not actually true, because pedophiles, a lot of them are fucking psychopaths that try to manipulate the situation.
What we want here is we want proof. Okay,
yes,
on this
some
show
evidence.
now.
Okay, yeah.
Because my back's fucking killing me.
Something that you can bite down and chew on for a little while, and actually
those
see some
seats,
results.
those grandstands hurt your ass, Scott.
Bro, dude, I'm seeing multiple sources for it, but trying to find one that's not a Christian source.
Give me multiple sources. Post links. Don't just say you see multiple sources.
Well, see, I'm trying to find one that's not a Christian link.
I don't care if it's a Christian link. What I care about is the evidence.
If it's a Christian, no, Scott. If it's Bob, if it's a Christian link, I fucking hate this. If it's a Christian link, it's probably gonna be fake. Let's put it that way.
Probably, but you never know. I don't.
Here's one of them. I posted in chat.
Okay, Bob, read.
Shit. All right, give me a second. I gotta get there.
I spent 3 years with this. Okay, it's gonna take a lot of getting used to.
Hold on. I'm gonna screen share the.
There's mostly a lot of like Reddit articles and shit.
Reddit proves. I mean,
Well, no, I'm not saying it proves it.
Fucking Reddit
proves it.
Well, the way you said it was that he was, not allegedly. You said he was.
Well, see, there's a lot of like people talked about it. That what's his name? Let's see. His name is. Hang on, somebody's knocking. Somebody's knocking at the door. Hang on.
All right. While he's doing that, so can everybody see the screen share?
No.
Yeah, you're blind.
I've got the article up in another window.
Yeah, I'm screen sharing it too. So I just want to make sure
it's up. Mason, see if he'll join.
Okay, so Hunter S. Thompson was a pedophile and bestialist who made snuff films. There's a picture of Hunter with Johnny Depp.
Come on. Please tell me Johnny Depp made snuff films too.
They did it together, right? Anyways, Hunter S. Thompson was a journalist, author, and acclaimed founder of gonzo journalism, a style of journalism where the reporters eschew the traditional objective journalism, but directly participate in the action to such a degree that they become the central figures of their stories. The author of new journalism books, such as 1971, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, that was made into a movie, Thompson was known for his firearms. This guy is just all over the place. His firearms, alcohol, and illegal drugs.
Woohoo!
He became a counterculture cult figure, hobnobbing, that doesn't sound right, with Hollywood stars like Johnny Depp and John Cusack, and fawned on by late-night TV talk show hosts like David Letterman. In 2005, at the age of 67, depressed by his chronic medical problems and advancing age, Thompson shot himself to death.
Which, why not? You're sick.
You're
old.
He always said he was going to do that. I don't see why everyone was. Anyways,
people were shocked. It's like you're shocked someone actually carried it.
You're shocked, even though he said many years ago that this was always the plan. Anyways, he left this nihilistic suicide note to his wife. No more games, no more bombs, no more walking, no more fun, no more swimming. 67. That is 17 years past 50. 17 more than I needed or wanted. Boring. I am always bitchy. No fun for anybody. 67. You are getting greedy. Act your old age. Relax. This won't hurt.
That is such a stream of consciousness poetic thing.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if his mental facilities weren't deteriorating as well.
I don't think so. That's just the way he talked and wrote.
I know, but I think it's just an overall health thing. I'm sure physically and mentally he was going down the tubes anyways. So
I mean, at that age, you're going to be going downhill anyway, but especially when you do all of those drugs. Like,
yeah.
Why, hell, I don't want to live to be 67.
That would suck.
The video below reveals a side of Hunter Thompson that even darker than already depraved public persona. He was a pedophile, bestialist, and made stuff films. Okay, so okay. Hashtag Pizzagate. Here we go. All right, so give me a minute to get this and watch together. Copy and paste it into here.
I'm sort of off it right now, so you're going to have to tell me what's happening.
Well, get back in there. Here's the link.
I'm doing something.
Well, god damn it. All right. I got to turn it up. I can't hear.
The Info Underground. Oh, wow. That's fucking...
Okay, so testimonial here. That's all we got. And then they show Thompson with guns. Okay. Murderer. God damn.
Oh, it's gonna, you know.
What does this have to do? Hold on.
The fact that you're actually doing this actually is pathetic.
Well, I mean, I really like Thompson's body of work. So if someone calls him a pedophile, I want to know if he actually is or not. I mean, I seriously doubt it.
It's not real.
I understand that, but you know, if he's going to make that claim, we're going to fucking do our best to debunk it.
Here, I'm gonna search. Who should I search for?
Okay, yo, I'm back.
Okay, so we're reading the article, watching a video. All right, so far I haven't seen anything very compelling.
Hey, Bob, have you read the Rum Diaries?
Yeah.
How was it?
He did. It's good. The book is better than the movie, obviously, but yeah.
I've only read Las Vegas and Fear of Moving on the Campaign Trail.
Yeah, just read all of it, man. It's all good.
And Kentucky Derby.
Yeah, that article is classic.
Oh yeah.
That's basically where the genesis of Gonzo journalism started.
I love the part where he threatened to mace his way into the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah. Okay, Paul, I gotta go back. Okay, because that looked like a court thing. Hold on.
Scary, dramatic music.
Yeah, of course. And pause. God damn it. Oh. Watch Together is great and all, but man, they got to fix some of this shit. Okay, anyways,
what do you...
I want to read this. In one instance, detailed in the Franklin cover-up, Paul and another boy were forced to do sex acts and to consume parts of a child whom they had watched being murdered by cultists. A snuff pornography film was made of these events. It was directed by a man the party had picked up in Las Vegas, whom Paul identified as Hunter Thompson.
Of course.
And well, hold on. There's an interview. I can't tell. Okay. Is he in a courtroom there? Or is that just like
let's hear it.
I'm just trying to decide if this is a legit.
It's not.
No, did you also hear that?
This is an interview. Hold on. We're going to listen to it. Hold on.
Well, shut the...
Yeah, okay.
This video already does.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
You're the one who started this.
No, I'm just saying it doesn't look like
Hold
it's
the fuck
very
on.
real.
Like, okay, there's a lady here. Her name's
He's right. It
Nicole.
does not look real at all. Let's just.
Nicole Brown says, Hunter Thompson threw me out of the horse for refusing him to watch snuff films. Okay, another testimonial. Okay, the autumn months are never a calm time in America. There is always a rash of kidnapping and abductions of school children in the football months. Preteens of both sexes are traditionally seized and grabbed off the streets by gangs of organized perverts who traditionally give them as Christmas gifts to each other to be personal sex slaves and playthings. Hunter S. Thompson in the article, Hey Rube. Okay, so Thompson is talking about pedophiles and how they go about their business. That doesn't mean he's a pedophile. We're going to continue.
Yeah, I retract that. It was just told to me by somebody else. So
You didn't bother to check into it yourself?
All right, so let's pause this.
I
Hold
was
on a
checking
second.
into it at the time. But the time I remembered it that he said it is when I just said it. And
But you said he is. You did not say allegedly. You did not say.
Yeah.
you did
Okay.
not say,
Okay.
I even
okay,
said I didn't believe it at first.
Let me retract because I've been up all night, and I'm super high. I've smoked a fuck ton.
Hold on one sec. You said that you didn't believe it at first. Do you remember what piece of evidence you saw that changed your mind?
Oh yeah, he told me that.
Who told you?
My friend Rennie.
Okay. What changed your mind? Made you think he was?
Because that Rusty Nelson dude. Yeah, Rusty Nelson. That's what his name was. He talked about being offered $100,000 to make a pedo snuff film for Thompson. So
you're going to believe what some anonymous guy, some random guy says.
we'll see. Let's see who Rusty Nelson is.
I mean,
I'm not even going to continue the video now because
no.
I mean it's so obviously.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's that same guy that's on the video in the screen share. Yeah. No, this
Okay.
probably fake. Yeah, probably.
Well, I mean,
It's probably an extortion attempt, to be honest. Sounds like it.
It's not an extortion attempt. Scott is playing up lying. It's playing up. I don't like this person, so I'm going to discredit him. He's dead, so I'm going to discredit him any way I can. It's sort of like the people who say,
Through the Pizzagate hashtag.
or Hawking converted to Christianity before he died. That's now a conspiracy theory.
Oh Jesus!
Is it really?
Yes, I've seen it many times.
Oh.
Man, conspiracy theories are getting so much lame. More like they used to be fun, but now everybody's like all the good stuff has already been done. So now it's just like shit, like Stephen Hawking converted. So lame.
Okay, yeah, I don't believe it now. Yeah, I'm reading this shit, and it says some people are still trying to discredit Rusty, and it says Rusty risked his life and or re-incarceration to grant this interview. So it disturbs me when I learned that Nick Bryant, author of the book The Franklin Scandal, has convinced Paul Bonacci and others that Rusty's accounts don't check out. It is my belief that Rusty is still heavily programmed and monitored. While incarcerated, he was instilled with powerful amnesia barriers. I witnessed what I would call a searching expression on his face when he seemed particularly vulnerable to suggestion. This is possibly due to trauma-based conditioning.
All we need is the Jewish thought police, and we have a good Nazi story.
No, that's who they were. No, that's who they were. The Jewish thought police.
The Jewish thought police.
They got to Paul.
Right.
Fucking Paul, man.
This Rusty dude is a Jew, apparently.
Oh, well, fucking mind blown.
Bryant's direct interrogations seem to trigger Rusty's amnesia. In a relaxed, low-pressure setting, Rusty gained more complete recall. because Brian wasn't able to break through Rusty's amnesia barriers. He seems to have concluded that
This is
Rusty
hurting
did
my
not
brain.
play a significant
What a
role
train
in
wreck. His conditioning, his fucking barriers, man. His chakras
Oh
were
my God.
imprisoned by the
I'm too sober for this bullshit, man. I'm way too sober for this.
His chakras were imprisoned by the
I'm too high for this shit.
overlords.
I am way too sober for this.
I'm too high
Okay.
for it.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Well, we broke the internet.
Okay.
Wait. He said, the instant I posted an article on my blog linking to the audio files talking about this Rusty interview or whatever the fuck, files received over 13,000 hits within a few seconds. I sank back in my chair. Then it says, or it's in quotes, it says the only, in caps, explanation for the activity I see is some sort of government wiretap. I called my Quest DSL tech and asked if I just experienced a DDoS attack. DDoS attack. Or no, that's just a DOS. Yeah. He empathetically, I think I said that right.
Empathetically.
Okay, yeah. Dude, I'm not like.
Give it
I
to Scott.
think
Give
we're
it
good.
to
I think
Bob.
we're good
so
on
he
the.
can read it.
I think we're on the Thompson thing here. We're good.
Yeah, dude, I'm kind of like.
So I see this new article here. Congressman suggests the Second Amendment as a means of opposing Trump.
I'm gonna look for metal news.
What?
A Democratic congressman from Long Island implied that Americans should grab weapons and oppose President Trump by force if the commander-in-chief doesn't follow the Constitution.
Well, I mean, I'm for that, not because I really hate Trump. I mean, he's an asshole, but I just want to see a revolution happen.
I don't. I kind of don't, because I got too much shit to worry about. I don't want to have to fucking. No.
Go to fucking
I don't
Canada,
have to deal
okay?
with it.
Too
No.
much on the schedule this week.
What?
There's too much on the schedule this week. It's no good. Gotta wait.
Yeah. There's way too much shit on the schedule all the fucking time to be doing some revolutionary shit. I just want to have a good time with my, my people.
See,
And that's about it.
Oh, I'll go to where Josephine is and just watch it from the fucking, over there.
You'd be
know?
watching me running down the street, laughing at me as a mob of angry fucking idiots chase me
Yes.
down and beat me to death. Yeah.
Which I would enjoy.
That's the thing about revolutions. It sounds all. I mean, of course, it's historical, but it's mostly morons, though, right? I mean,
I'm anti, but I think that revolution isn't this like cool fucking thing. Like it'd be fucking chaos. It'd be fucking mayhem. Like it'd be.
But that's what I want. I mean, that people.
I know, but they act like it'd be some like cool ass shit. Like
It's funny whenever I say they want revolution, you're just an idealist. I'm like, no, you don't get it, guy. I want revolution for all the bad things because I like to see a lot of people die.
you like to watch a good shit show.
I love watching people die for my entertainment.
you're like the evil anime villain.
I'm an anti-cosmic Satan. What?
Dude, seriously, dude. I shit you not. I've seen a lot of. I've seen a lot of animes, and all the time, the villains in the animes always wish for the most fucked up things to happen and shit.
It's because of anti-cosmic Satanism. It's and plus
Anime.
I've always just wanted.
I am anti-anime Satan.
I would like anime.
I'm not a weeaboo.
Elliot, did you say that you're anti-cosmic?
What?
Did you say you're anti-cosmic?
Anti-cosmic.
I thought you were cosmic Satanist.
No, there's no such thing. Anti-cosmic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's against all the things that made reality a possibility.
The
Basically,
demiurge.
order as well.
Fuck the demiurge, apparently, yeah.
Yes, Marduk. which is a good band, but still.
Marduk rules.
Which is funny because different people call God different, Jesus or whatever, Jehovah, different names, and people miss that.
Yahweh, shit like that.
Yeah, and people miss that whenever I was having a debate with the Church of Satan. I should send an atheistic Satanist the fucking.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Linky winky.
Well, I call them atheistic Satanists. I just say they're edgy ass atheists. That's what I call them.
It's Ayn Rand.
They're literally trying to be edgy as possible by taking the name of Satanism and applying it to atheism.
It's basically Ayn Rand.
Now, are they just trolling, or are they trying to like be serious?
They're not trolling. They're being serious. They are that dumb. Like, okay.
If they're trolling, I could see some potential entertainment there.
They think that like Satan isn't like a real thing. It's like yourself
I'm in the Satanic
or some
Temple
shit.
group. Here. I'm in the Satanic Temple group on Facebook.
And
I'm going to post this.
Oh.
Was it the whole point of the Church of Satan to troll Catholicism, though?
Okay, here. Shut the fuck up.
Well, that's one thing that always gets to me about Satanism in general is that it so heavily relies on the religion that spawned it as the antagonist of their religion that it's like, well, guys, you wouldn't even have your group if it wasn't for these people writing this story about some evil god that serves as the antagonist in a story that's about being all loving and kind and shit.
Well, you could say that about Judaism, but not about the New Testament because like Satanism and shit like that, that's based on like Jewish mysticism and shit like that, dude.
Okay.
But
hang on. I need to create a post here. Okay.
Wait, what did you say?
In Judaism, Lucifer is not a bad guy. He's like one of God's minions.
Lucifer, I think it's called the Light Bringer.
Yep.
He'll leave the light on for you.
Hell yeah.
The Morning Star.
Trying to waste my electricity. Fuck
okay.
What?
I have posted in the official Satanic Temple Facebook group. I am holding a debate about religions, including Satanism, if you'd like to join here.
Oh, good grief. This might get really good.
Yeah, dude. There might be a fuck ton of people joining.
If so, that'd be funny. That'd be really funny.
It'd be too like unorganized.
No, that's part of the shit show. That's why it's fun.
Part of the shit show.
I'd have to get some. I'd have to get some more bud first to see that shit. Cause,
oh man, man, don't you know? Like,
well, it's posted.
All right,
it was your idea.
Oh, I don't give a shit.
I
didn't complain.
I'm gonna have to get more coffee in a second, though. God damn
it! That
it.
does sound good. We'll have to take turns. You go ahead and get yours.
Yeah. I wish I had coffee.
It's cold. So get
I'm
yours.
just drinking vitamin water.
You want me to go? You want me to go? Okay.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna be that. I still have plenty left. It's cold.
Okay. In the meantime, find something else to fucking bitch about.
Where are you guys from? I know Elliot's from LA. Tristan, you sound like you're from the South.
Yeah, I'm from Texas, Northeast Texas, on the border of Arkansas.
Okay.
In Texas.
Excuse me, Alex. It's Swine B. Ruthers. Thank you. So
what?
That was an inside joke about we were talking about being anonymous. So I actually did order something as Swine B. Ruthers. And when the guy looked at it, he was just like, "Oh fuck you! You're not Swine B. Ruthers." Okay, well, I found the Church of Satan on Twitter. Okay, all you atheistic sheep. If you care to rebut me, debunk my claims, join this. There we go. And where are you from, Alex?
What? Yes, I've lived pretty much everywhere, but I live in Georgia right now.
Oh, the home of actually, I can't think of any good bands from Georgia. Oh, you suck.
James, I'm
God
living in
damn
Augusta.
savage.
James Brown.
What happened?
I live in Augusta. Our big claim to fame is James Brown. REM and the B-52s are from a couple hours
Mastodon.
away. That's all that I know of.
Mastodon, but there's. I come from the land of Slayer, so you know. I could be as what's it called, snobbish as I want. Bob is dumb. Bob Coxon is dumb. So, viewer, if you're watching, we are waiting on more people to join, and we are waiting for our co-host, our very anonymous co-host, whose voice you'll never guess, to rejoin. In the meantime, I went to the Auto Club 400 on yesterday. Martin Truex Jr. won from Kyle Larson and Kyle Busch. Kevin Harvick's bid to make it 4 in a row ended on lap 32 when he decided to go down on Kyle Larson, trying to sort of get him a little bit of payback for something he did.
I'm gonna go to sleep in a bit.
And wrecked himself. All right. Rejoin him whenever you want. We'll probably be on here for a while. So that's what happened. Jimmy Johnson got his first top 10 of the season, and I got some peanuts, which I am currently munching on. And now I have salt tongue. I hate fucking salt tongue. You know, salt tongue, where you eat so much salt your tongue starts hurting. But damn, I love peanuts. The birds are singing outside my window there. I don't know if you can hear them.
That's a really good idea, actually.
What?
Somebody knock?
Oh, fuck. Someone's clicking on a mouse over there. What are you clicking on there?
Oh, my bad.
No, it's I'm trying to fill time here.
Oh, I was just looking at my emails, changing the profile picture for it since this is my old email from like fucking 6 or 7 years ago.
I get Joe's on, but she's really fucking busy, so. But she'd be fucking crazy if she was on here,
I'm back.
which is good. Oh, God.
Coffee.
What's his name's back? I can't even fucking remember what your name is anymore.
Who?
You! I quit.
Bob.
Bob Coxon.
Bob
Yeah,
Seacock and the Yellow Sock.
Whatever. Everyone knows what his real name is, which I think is fucking hilarious. I mean, I don't know why you have to be, Mr. Anonymous on this show.
Well, the plan is to go completely that way. If I'm going to have my own personal life accounts, and then.
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying is,
and I'm not going to take it all fucking serious. It's just I'm sick of having to deal with.
But have you ever had
bleeding over into my real life?
Have you ever had anything bleed into real life from YouTube though?
Yeah. Well, that Shane fucking Mathis guy.
Well, yeah, but I mean, from this show, I mean, we're pretty unknown, and you don't.
If I'm gonna do it at all, I might as well just go all in and do it.
Yeah, fine, but don't be surprised if I accidentally call you your real name, because it's. I've known you for 3 years, so it's sort of like.
I know it's gonna be hard, but I think we can manage. I think we can do it. I think we can put our mind in anything. We can do it. All right. Did anybody find anything funny to?
His real name is John Wayne Gacy.
Oh, yeah, that guy. You know, that's me. Let's read some Trump tweets. A total witch hunt with massive conflicts of interest. So what's going on with Trump anymore?
I've sent out a tweet to the Church of Satan.
So what's going on with Trump anymore? Does anybody know?
I don't even care, to be honest.
Yeah, I haven't.
I only care because it's fucking entertaining. That's about it.
There was something I heard the other day, but I can't remember what it was.
Well, there's just always some investigation happening. That's all I know.
Is that how it is with like Obama and Bush too?
No. I mean, sure, they had their own investigations, but
it wasn't as constant.
With this dude, it's every fucking day. And I think 99% of it is just because people hate his guts, but
yeah.
I mean, obviously there's got to be some, you don't get to that level of power without being shitty to somebody at some point.
Oh, fuck Rick and Morty. Who the fuck cares?
I've seen a couple episodes. I thought it was funny, but
sorry, even though it doesn't know if we'll get new Rick and Morty episodes, I don't want new Rick and Morty episodes. That shit is lame.
I thought it was okay. I just don't like the fans. They seem very spurgy.
It's spurgy.
It's funny.
You mean
they get really mad really easily. They can't relate to people.
I mean, like, I got Asperger's. I get mad sometimes, but
yes, I know. I've debated you. Every time it's not going your way, you result in.
I think the main thing is with me is I'm not really good at detecting like sarcasm, and I take a lot of things way too serious.
Well, yeah, that's why people say spurgy.
That's like Bob.
Mm-hmm.
He does that all the fucking time.
Yeah, I probably have some spurg in me. A little bit of spurg.
Whereas I think everything's sarcastic and it's funny when I don't take people seriously and they're all pissed off. Like,
I think I'm getting better at it though.
I was like, no. I treat everything on the internet as a fucking joke. So if you're gonna like make a pissy comment, I'm gonna joke right back to you, and then he gets all pissed off. It's like, good.
Well, see, I'm not really pissed off at you. It's mostly against other people that comment.
No, not. But I mean, like people I'm debating who take themselves way too seriously.
Oh yeah.
I just say something and they get all. It's like, wow, really?
We're on the internet, guys. You know that's the one sentence you need to constantly remind yourself. This is the internet. Like you ain't changing shit.
Did I tell you?
In a couple hours, I'll get the mail injection email newsletter.
Hey, you remember how I told you guys about that girl that said, or that was like trying to dox me?
I got doxed once.
You did?
It was on some random group, and I thankfully I was the admin and deleted the post and sent the guy a message about what would happen if he ever showed up on my doorstep, which involved ripping him limb from limb. He hasn't showed up on my doorstep.
Okay.
Yo, okay. So that person who said she was gonna commit me to a mental facility.
Get
or
that
whatever,
bitch in here.
She said, you really need to get a job and see a counselor. You obviously have no life other to be on Facebook bully. I feel sorry for you. All you can do is type rude, insulting, meaningless comments. Poor little boy can't even use mature language, has to use foul words. You're not right in the head. Now run along, little boy. Maybe go outside and walk off your anger issues.
I hear a lot of
actual human contact.
I hear that all the time. I mean,
I hear a lot of projection in that.
The best. Well, I don't, because I don't know the story. But
she said,
I could just tell by the language being used there that there's some projection happening.
My favorite when somebody said about the Swine Brothers show, not only do I not like you, but I think you're a representation of everything that's wrong in modern society. I think I reduced Jim to tears with that. He loved it.
So, what the fuck?
Well, I don't, because
Where is this stupid bitch at? I want to get her in.
My problem with Tristan, and he knows this, it's that he doesn't debate well.
How? Okay, how do I not debate well?
You if something's not going your way, you resort to insults.
It depends on the day. It really does. It really depends on the day and my mood.
Does your Spurgeon come out on certain days? Spurgenstein?
No, it's just I just have those certain bad days.
He's got the Spurgy day.
I mean, you'll never.
You can't really call that a Spurgy day because, dude, there are people without Asperger's that have those days.
I've read your things. I've read Kropotkin and all that, and I will never be convinced that humanity is anything but vile, vicious, selfish people. You can show me that it's all the state's programming and all that. I will never be convinced. Okay, I've seen far too much in my life to ever be convinced of any of that. I've read Kropotkin's thing. I've read fucking all this, and I'm sorry, I will not be convinced because I have seen too much greed and selfishness, not from people who are controlled by the state, but and cops. So,
but I mean, I see what you're saying, and I mean, I definitely get where you're coming from. I think my stipulation is, it's not really, that. Hang on, I'm trying to figure out how to word it.
Scott, while we're waiting for this, there's a great Twitter account called Shit Jokes. Read some of those.
Hold on. What are you talking about?
It's not really that.
What about this human improvement project or something? People are shit. Yeah, but what compared to what? What are you responding to?
I don't know anything about it.
No, you were just saying that you'll never be convinced that people are anything less than shit, anything more than just shitty, vile creatures. What was Tristan saying to say otherwise? I didn't follow that.
What are you sort of saying is that the thing that basically, if people had things to survive, if people had a need to survive, like a communist system, they wouldn't be greedy.
Yeah.
If we lived in a post-scarcity society, you mean?
Yeah.
I mean, not quite.
Greed would just take on different forms.
I mean, okay, see, the thing is, people can be greedy. I'm not debating that. People are gonna be greedy. But the thing is, nobody can rise to power if you don't give them the means to do so.
But they'll
just take it.
The means to because there's no way to stop them.
Yeah, they'll just take it.
Okay, how can you not stop them?
Because it's an anarchist society and there's no state to put down people
who are to organize a military.
There doesn't need to be a state. There's a different way of doing it.
Oh no!
There will always be a way.
Okay, there is an anarchist communist way of dealing with crime.
There will always be a way.
On paper.
There will always be a way to get power. Even if you take away the state, somebody will create a state. There will always be a way.
The movie 2001: A Space Odyssey beautifully does it without even saying a word. Here's how you take power. You grab a fucking bone and you beat the shit out of the other animals drinking out of your water hole.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Exactly. Domination. Pure. Just full on.
I love that scene. That's one of the best scenes ever filmed, in my opinion.
I mean, I was a communist for a while, anarchist, whatever.
I was an ANCAP for a while too. But, come on. It's all ridiculous.
Okay, now ANCAPs, they're just straight up retarded. They're like, okay, Okay. Before you say anything, how can anarchism and capitalism exist in the same scenario? It doesn't make any sense.
Capitalism is not government, so
capitalism relies on the state to enforce itself.
No,
it relies on the police. It relies on the police, etc.
Well, some of it does. Like if like a municipality company gets I fucked it. You fuck off. It's a monopoly on certain resources, then yeah, there's going to be laws to protect them. But Target or Walmart can't go around like forcing you to buy their shit.
Well, no, but if you shoplift from them, then they can have you arrested.
But the thing is,
if they stole from me, I would have somebody arrested.
But the thing is, guys. Okay, wait. So the thing is, we have laws such as antitrust laws and things like that. In sort of an anarchist capitalist system, you wouldn't have any antitrust laws. Walmart and Target would basically go to war with each other with fucking missiles and.
Imagine how amazing that would be.
Like missile launchers on top of the stores. You're shopping at this store.
We would see, like, I would, get an area out of like South Dakota and just fence it off, and that's where all disputes are settled, and it's a reality TV show.
No, well, yeah, but what I'm saying is like they'll have like missile launchers on top of the store. You're shopping at Target, die scum.
Yeah, yeah. Instead of targeted marketing, it's targeted guided tomahawk missiles, bitch.
That's what end cap should be.
Yeah, well, my problem with end caps, it really came down to, I would say, guys, you're up against a military that's trained, has access to resources, has really amazing technology and weaponry. I mean, just one battleship off your coast, you're fucked. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with your fucking
with ANCOMs as well?
Semi-automatic pea shooter against a fucking battalion? Come on.
Yeah, exactly. I've said that for years. I've got no answer.
You get yelled at is what happens.
That's my same thoughts with like the Southern flag hags who want the Confederacy to rise again.
The South will rise again.
Yeah, that's the same thing. There's no fucking way. There's just no.
Like in the 1700s, yeah, sure. In the 1800s, but like, now.
Not even, Alex.
I think maybe it's hard for people to wrap their mind around just how incredibly, overwhelmingly powerful the United States military is.
Personally, I'm for the South seceding, and I wouldn't do a damn thing about it. But I no offense, Southern guys, but I'm one of those Northern Southern bigots. So I basically think the banjo should be outlawed.
Fuck you! I like a banjo.
I hate country music and like Southern groove. And
see, I do not like country music, but I kind of like the sound of the banjo. I don't like banjo songs. I just like twangy sound of it. Like, if you get what I mean.
It can be used well in music, but I wouldn't.
I'm kidding. I did date a girl from the South, and she was very nice. She might be watching the show. She could run.
I like country music, but that's it.
She's cool. I like the really the sleazy country, like G.G. Allen.
Outlaw country music, yeah.
But like
I made a deal with the devil and that kind of shit.
To God, dude, like where I live,
on the floor,
everybody listens to country music except me.
Demons lay beside me as I kissed them one by one.
Yeah.
And on that day I met a force that nothing will compare. I was born the son of evil when I fucked the devil there.
Yeah.
I'm the son of evil, the god of fire and hell. I'm the son of evil, the one you'll never know. God, I love G.G. Allen. I mean, everything he did was good. People make fun of him. We can't play. Fuck it, you don't get the point.
Shit jokes. I went to the doctors with hearing problems. He said, "Can you describe the symptoms?" I said, "Homer's a fat bloke and Marge has blue hair." What?
Get it? Hearing problem. He couldn't hear. He said, "Could he describe the symptoms?"
Oh, yeah.
The Simpsons.
Okay. That's not a shit joke, though.
Well, these jokes. Well, it's shit jokes meaning bad jokes.
Oh my god! No, I want poop jokes.
Jokes. No, it's my favorite account. Shut the fuck up.
I was shopping with the wife for a present for her mother. She said she wanted something electric. I suggested a chair. Slap my knee. Slap my knee.
Oh, they're funny. They're supposed to be bad.
You're bad. I win.
Can you describe the symptoms? Homer's.
That is hilarious.
That's funny.
Oh,
Ish.
you
Lee.
like, okay? You do better, Scott. No, it's supposed to be lame. You don't understand. It's supposed.
You do better, Scott. Right now, go. No, I can't.
Okay, then shut the fuck up.
No,
Yes,
it's not happening.
you didn't catch the. I mean, Bob, you do better, Bob. Let's see if Bob's funnier. Let's see if
What's
Bob's
the difference between a bucket of shit and Elliot?
what?
The bucket.
That was stupid. I'm sorry. That was the lamest fucking.
Elliot is poop.
That was the lamest fucking. No,
I feel bad for you, dude.
that was horrible. Bob Coxon or whatever his name is this week.
It's actually, I got that from a very incredibly racist joke.
Yes, I
As
know.
a racist joke, it works.
I know. Well, but whatever. What did the Mexican kid get for his birthday?
A speech impediment?
My bike.
Wait, what?
That's good. That's a good one.
Wait. You say buy bike?
No, nobody
Bob,
tell him.
explain it.
Nobody tell him.
I didn't hear it.
I said, what
Nobody
did the
tell.
Mexican kid? What did the Mexican kid get for his birthday? My bike.
Oh, my bike. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Okay, I will say I didn't hear it the first time.
Here, fine. Why? Fine. You want racist jokes? I can fucking give you racist jokes. Why wasn't Jesus born in Mexico?
Why?
Because they couldn't find 3 wise men or a virgin.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Hey, Bob. What's a Jewish dilemma? Free ham.
Jews.
Why did Hitler commit suicide?
Why?
Because he got the gas bill. No, wait, Bob. That's really offensive. You know, my grandfather was in Auschwitz. He died in Auschwitz.
It's still, I mean, it's just a joke. Though.
Now you
I
ask,
mean,
how did he die?
how did he die?
He got drunk and fell off the watchtower.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Jesus
He
Christ.
was a Nazi.
Actually, I don't.
Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny that like it persists to this day that if someone disagrees with you that you're just a Nazi?
What do you call 4 Mexicans in quicksand? Cuatro cinco.
God, that was cringy.
This only works when you have Eric in here.
He probably thinks it's fucking hilarious.
He just goes, "Oh, well, yeah," but I mean, it works because he's Mexican. It's not.
I discovered.
It's not racist if you have someone of that.
I've discovered I have a logic fetish. I can't stop coming to conclusions.
Oh.
Why did the Irishmen wear 2 condoms?
Why?
To be sure, to be sure. That's good. What kind of car does an egg drive? This one's super cringy. What kind of car does an egg drive?
What?
A Volkswagen.
Oh, god damn it.
We've
God damn it.
come to the shit jokes portion of the evening.
There should be a gunman hired that goes around. Like, I should have been shot there. Someone should have walked in my house and just shot me right now.
That would be interesting. Like, you're just making a joke, all of a sudden.
They'd have to explain themselves first. They're like, we're not just killing you.
Okay. How about reading? You know who Jack Chick is?
No.
Yes.
Scooty Puff Jr. Jack Chick is a conservative comic book. Right. He wrote something that actually offends me.
Jack Chick.
He wrote a comic book that actually offends me.
What's it called?
Lisa. We read this with Jim, but I want you to see it.
I'm trying to make sure I have the right thing here.
Most offensive comic book I've ever seen. And
This shameful tract is no longer in print and isn't even available on the Chick Publications website.
That's one, yeah. All right, we're gonna read this.
Okay, so should I just go panel to panel and read this bitch?
Yes, but I'll tell you when to stop.
I mean, maybe make sure I'm screen sharing this because.
Okay. So let's hear it. Let's hear it. Okay, this is right-wing Christian propaganda.
Hold on a second. I gotta make sure.
And Scott, this offends me.
This must be the worst thing in existence.
Yeah. This is vile.
I'm getting there. It's taking me a second. I'm getting there.
This is vile.
Did you guys post the link in the chat or whatever?
Give me a second and I will.
So just look at the fucking...
I'll share the link anyways, just because. There it is.
I'm looking at it.
It's in the side chat.
Look at the fucking tube.
All right. Let me get to the reading. Okay. Lisa by JTC.
Jack Thomas chick.
Look at these bills piling up. What are you going to do about it? I'm doing all I can. I'm working into all hours of the night, getting pinched by drunken old men. Shouldn't have to take this. It's your responsibility, Henry. Aren't you the man of the house?
Which is when the husband pulls the gun and shoots her.
Get off my back, Lisa or Linda. I've been out all day looking for a job and I'm tired. There just isn't anything to be found. We've been through this all before. Quit throwing it in my face. You girls turn off that TV and get your work done. I want the floors mopped and the dishes done. Oh, Mom. There's leftovers in the refrigerator for you to heat up for your dad. Make sure you clean up after yourselves. I don't want to find a mess when I get home. And then the guy, I've got to go. This is hard to read because, you know, unless you're following along, it doesn't make any sense.
Yes.
Unless you're looking at it.
Yes, read. Well,
Well, okay, so what am I looking for that's super offended you? Let's just do that.
Just read the fucking thing. People can see it.
I've got to go to the store. I'll be back in an hour. I expect dinner to be ready when I get home. I've got to get out of here before I go nuts. I need a drink. Hey,
Yes.
that might be a good idea. There's nothing on TV tonight, and they're wanting to go to a grand opening or something. Later at home, knock knock, gasp. I'd better hide this. Linda will kill me if she finds I've spent more money on these porno flicks.
Porno flicks. I love it.
Uh-oh. Oh, hi there, Charlie. You look a little guilty, old buddy. What you been up to? Oh, nothing, Charlie. I'm just watching a movie. Good, I'll come in and join you. Some of this stuff's pretty kinky, Henry, but not as wild as what my daughter told me. You know, Henry, I know about your little secret. What secret? I know what's going on with Lisa, and that's pretty good, juicy gossip. I'll keep quiet, old buddy, if we can share and share alike. Oh, shit. All right, so I have to find the next panel.
So what should have happened here was, I know what's going on with you and Lisa. Pulls out a gun, and now you're gonna die for it.
Okay. I have to get the next.
Yeah.
So is Lisa the daughter or the wife?
The daughter's Lisa.
Okay.
So
2 months later. Oh wait, I gotta make sure. Okay. 2 months later, Mr. Walker. Lisa's tests show that isn't just a rash. Then what is it? Herpes simplex type 2. I think we need to talk. Oh my God! I'll go to prison. What do I do? Everybody's going to know what I've done. I can't face being locked up. I'm going to kill myself.
So this
Henry,
is this is when the doctor gets out a gun and shoots him.
Henry, I'm not only your doctor, I'm also your friend. I know what's been going on. Lisa told me the whole ugly story about you and the neighbor when I made this test. She lied! No, Henry, I've examined Lisa, and I know she's telling the truth. She was sexually abused.
And now
What
you're
a
going
mess.
to, and now you're going to die for it.
Yes, it's true. Oh, God, how did this ever happen? Only God can help you, Henry.
See, wait, stop. Only God can help you, Henry. Here, let me show it. Let me show him to you.
So instead of the authorities doing something about it, or someone just fucking ending this guy's life,
He's gonna
the
fucking.
propaganda is become a right-wing Christian.
Yes. but it gets
Wow.
worse.
I never meant for this to happen. It all started when my marriage began falling apart. I lost my job, and my wife had to go to work. I started
Oh my
drinking,
God.
and my wife started pulling away from me. Linda doesn't have any respect for me anymore. I can't even make a decent friend. I guess I'm a total failure. Yes, you are.
Yes, you are, and here's what happens to failures.
Yeah, he should
Henry,
be savagely beaten to death.
Put the shot.
Henry, God sees it all. He sees what's happening all over the world. Every home, every secret is open to his eyes. The Bible tells us that nothing is hidden. Are you telling me God is going to send me to hell for this? I'm
Yes,
tired.
right now.
Yes, you're going, and I'm going to do it for you.
Yeah.
Now, kneel.
Get down on knees, bitch.
Okay, so I don't want to keep reading. I just don't. I get it. I get what's happening.
No, you don't get it. No,
Yeah, I
you
do
don't
get
get
it.
it. No, you
You're-
don't.
You're
No.
upset that they're not fucking taking care of this dude instead of
So
saying,
the guy gets home to his wife, and his wife says, I've been hurting her a lot. I've been beating her, and I know what you've been doing, but I didn't do anything because I was molested myself. Then they both pray together and become Christians after 15 minutes of praying.
okay, this is the last panel. Linda, I've found a reason for living. Jesus has turned my life around. And Linda's like, WTF, mate? And now I'm going to be the husband and father that God intended me to be. I can see something slightly different, Henry. Great. But what does this have to do with... But what does that do to solve my problems, Henry? Okay, this is so dumb. I can't. No, I'm done. I'm exiting.
It is the most offensive thing I've ever read.
I'm not that offended by it. It's very dumb.
Well, you didn't read the whole thing. You just sort of.
I
skimmed.
get the gist of it.
No, you don't get the gist of it.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do get the
And
gist of it.
It was literally. I mean, what he should have done was shoot him in the head. I mean,
I understand that.
It was the most vile thing I've ever read, and I've read fucking snuff films, scenes. Even Jim agrees that it was beyond vile.
It's very fucking stupid. I've read more vile things, to be honest with you.
No, I mean, I don't mean vile in like intestines hanging out of your vagina. I mean vile in the way that this guy actually believes that after you do something horrible to your kid, you can just convert and everything's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Yeah, it's very repugnant.
So that's why it's the most. The thing I love is that you didn't read it. He prays for 10 minutes and he's a saved Christian.
Yeah.
It took me how long to become a Satanist? Years and years and years, and I'm still a neophyte. I mean, but yeah, it is the most offensive thing I've ever read, and I've read fucking Nazi lyrics.
By the way,
dude,
I know somebody. I know somebody whose intestines came through their fucking vagina.
Oh, dude.
I know somebody that happened to.
Oh, dude. I mean, it's a similar thing happened, but it's not exactly the same. This woman sued the hospitals over here because they basically they sewed her vagina to her asshole or to her rectum or some shit.
What
I don't know.
the fuck?
Yeah, dude. Basically, she had shit coming out of her vagina, and she sued them because of it. She still didn't even get any money for it.
Wait, her doctors did this?
Yeah.
Shit coming out of your vagina.
That's like the opposite of the Hippocratic Oath.
Yeah, right.
I'm sorry, I'm stuck. I'm stuck at singing shit coming.
But they
out
needed
of
the lulls, man. You gotta have the lulls. Dude, she's gonna poop out of her vagina, dude.
The fuck? That was like the dude bro accent.
You know, dude bro doctor. You don't go to dude bro doctors if you don't want shit coming out of your fucking pee hole.
Hell no, don't go to redneck doctors.
Yeah, don't go to Bob Coxon.
Bob Coxon, MD. Yeah, I have a PhD. I studied for 18 minutes.
Those doctors are so redneck they use fishing line for cable TV.
I technically have a doctorate that I purchased off the internet
For what?
on metaphysics.
Oh shit. I can explain what's there, but not tangibly there, and why it matters. Dead air.
Dead air.
Talking
Doria.
to a friend. Fuck.
What else
Come on,
is there?
Come on,
There's gotta
something interesting to talk about, not
That's
Trump.
what I've been trying to do. Like everybody's got social media here. So, I mean, go looking. Elephants. No more equality for the minority. Give Brits priority.
No one wants to hear about politics. I was having fun when we were just looking at like racing videos and crashes and shit.
Weather modification patent number 7,413,145. Wow. Let's look that up.
Apparently, you can buy the original patent for LSD for like $5, like a copy of it, and it has the recipe and everything.
Dude. I don't know. I just wanted to say, dude. Dude. Think of let's see what's on YouTube. Let's
Google patents aerial delivery system. A method and apparatus for aerial fire suppression utilizing a potable fire retardant chemical dispensing system, readily adaptable without extensive aircraft modification to various makes of aircraft for dispensing current types of forest and range firefighting chemicals. This aerial delivery system is self-contained and reusable. It enables cargo/utility aircraft to carry and dump a load under control. Aerial delivery system is capable of attachment at the wing, box, pressurized delivery from the nozzles, and the nozzles directed straight downward. So the conspiracy theorists see this and say they must be fucking chemtrailing everybody. It's such an easy thing too. What the conspiratards don't ever want anyone to point out is that cloud seeding is something we've known about for ages, and I actually think it's a good fucking idea. So do a lot of people. So,
what's cloud?
Yeah.
Oh, Hexenhammer posted, Facebook is quite literally dying. Good riddance.
Well, anyways, cloud seeding. You can. It goes way back. Really, you could start a huge bonfire up in a mountain range.
Mm-hmm.
With enough smoke, it'll gather moisture into the smoke and cause a rain cloud to happen.
Oh,
well,
I want to watch this fucking video here really quick. So you keep talking about cloud seeding.
Well, modern cloud seeding is done. You could use a rocket, like a little rocket. You can use a helicopter. There's all kinds of ways you can disperse it. There's these certain chemicals that you put in the air and they gather moisture and it causes rain. So if there's kind of a shortage of rain for farmers, these companies will come in and do cloud seeding projects for like a month.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean it's not controversial. The controversial thing is it's mind control. No, it's not.
I can't go outside with my dad outside without him pointing to the sky and saying, "Look, chemtrails."
That's not even. I mean,
okay. I mean, they might be a thing because I've seen some last way longer than the contrail should.
A contrail cloud can do the same thing as a cloud seeding thing. It's a mass of particles that can gather more moisture. So yes, a contrail cloud can actually turn into a fucking cloud. It can happen. It doesn't mean they're spraying chemicals.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't saying that.
Well, that's what you need to say to your dad.
Yeah. Yeah, I never knew what to say to him because I'm not very versed in
and then use Google and show him what cloud seeding is.
Well, he knows about cloud seeding. he doesn't believe the stupid, crazy conspiracies about him, but he believes like you know how like their former military officials and shit speaking out on shit like that. That's like he watches shit like that. Well, he
Now,
used to.
I will say that the power to manipulate weather like that can be used as a weapon. I mean, if you can make it just endlessly rain for a month,
Yeah.
I mean,
Goddamn.
so there's some implications there that are, you know, kind of iffy and controversial. But when it comes to like, we just need a little bit more rain for our crops, then I'm all for it. I don't see why
I'm trying to
anybody
get
would
anyone
be
to
freaked
join
out.
me.
And they keep pointing to this patent, but it's for fire suppression delivery. It's not for fucking. God, conspiratards are funny, aren't they?
Not really. They're just sort of boring now.
Chemtards. Chemtards.net.
I mean,
The chemtards call this indisputable proof that chemtrails are real.
if it was brand new, then yeah, it would be funny. But this has been going on so long, it's not even funny. It's just sort of pathetic.
Cringy. Yeah, it is. It is cringy.
Sort of like you. Oh,
I'm a cringeable guy because Elliot says it.
who at Swine B Brothers? I'm anonymous. Remember?
We're anonymous here. Maybe that's what I should do. Make the joke out of being anonymous. Just
Well,
make a joke of it.
But the funny
I'm
thing
totally
is,
anonymous, guys.
you're not anonymous because anyone who's actually watched the show knows who.
Nobody knows who I am.
Yes.
Nobody. That means I can speak.
If you know who he is,
I can speak my true mind because I'm anonymous. And I don't have social consequences for the things I say because I'm hidden.
everyone knows
Shit,
who he
dude,
is because you've been on the show before.
Dude, I'm not even hidden. Like I've straight up like called people in my town fucking dumbasses. Like seriously, I don't care. Like if
The only
they're being
reason-
stupid, I'll call them out on it. Like
The only reason I care is I actually get entertainment out of, you know, pointing and laughing at retards online, which can get you in trouble at work. You know, like, why are you bullying these people online? We got to get rid of you.
I get why you want to be more anonymous on, say, Facebook. I just don't see any need to do it on here.
Well, I'm going to use this account for that reason. So, I mean,
Whatever.
I really don't. Like I said at the beginning, I'm not trying to be all Mr. Medicare about it. I just want a little extra barrier there. That's
actually
about
Jimmy
it.
Hoffa, weirdly enough.
I'm sorry, what?
He's actually Jimmy Hoffa. We found him.
Right? It's Jimmy fucking Hoffa, man.
That's
That's
what your
funny.
name should have been.
Jimmy Hoffa? No.
That's what your name should have fucking been.
Oh.
Oh, Jimmy Hoffa. Oh, fuck.
No. I'm here, motherfuckers! I've been working at Google, holding on a salary position.
Yeah, right. So, yeah, it's basically the Facebook thing was Hex and Hammer bitching about Trump or something. I don't know. I can't listen to Hex and Hammer because his voice is just so fucking annoying. It's just literally, okay, guys, so Facebook is dying and it couldn't happen to a better platform because Facebook is like the ultimate evil. And it's like, shut up! Get someone to do your videos for you, please.
Yeah. Well, with that said, I'm running out of juice for now. I want to get some other shit done today, so I'm going to be heading out here in a minute. Is there anything else, though, before I go that might be fun and entertaining to do?
I mean, we were just talking. Rather, I mean, the thing is, we scripted or we. No, I don't. I mean, in a couple hours, I'm going to get Metal Injections newsletter. And if you want to do another thing again in a couple hours, we can do that.
Yeah, we should. We should. Maybe do it a little bit more organized fashion.
it'd be cool. It'd be cool. Sometime have like a.
You just faded out there. What?
It'd be cool. What?
Yeah. You
Yeah, it'd be cool if like one of us like fuck this mic sucks, but It'd be cool if one of us like would be on acid in the call.
No.
No. That
No.
would be horrible.
I did that a few years ago, and
That was
Elliot and Bob remember that.
I don't want to deal with that.
I remember that, and you didn't say anything. That's being high. Well,
Wait, was I in that stream?
yes, you were.
I remember that. Holy shit. That was
I mean,
you?
The only
Yep.
time that it was ever funny was Jim on codeine, and you would because he got his teeth removed or some shit, and we would say things, and he would be silent for 15 minutes and then say something like totally random. I mean, that was. I mean, but that was no. And being high doesn't work here.
No, it doesn't. You need to be a little bit sharp.
Chirp, sherbet, sherbet.
Herp to dirt.
But yeah,
Alright.
if you want to do something a couple hours or whatever, watch a race or
I do. I haven't spent a full day wasting time online in like 2 months. So
all right. How long do you
yeah,
think
I'm
you're
in the
gonna be with the stuff you want to do?
oh, I don't know. I'm probably not going to do much. Probably just want to watch a movie and relax, and not have to worry about looking up anything or yelling at anybody or
Yeah.
I'd say at most 3 hours. At most.
Okay, so I can get coffee and have lunch, and so yeah, just tell me when Facebook is and all that.
All right.
Bye, Bob.
All right, everybody. Bob Seacock out.
See you
Whatever.
later.
It's
Or
fucking-
talk to you later.
He's a bit of a moron. Oh wait, no, in a good way. Oh, that's the garbage truck. Hear that? Can you actually hear that?
Huh?
Can you hear the garbage truck?
I don't hear anything. Wait. I heard something.
It's right outside my window. That's great. This is fantastic of viewing here. Where the fuck is
Hey guys, I'll probably hit you guys up later.
All right, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna go as soon as the garbage truck's done. I just want to get this. I want to see how good this microphone is here.
I've been up forever. I'm so fucking tired.
I've been up for a period of time.
Yeah, I was helping my friends build this like fence for his dogs and shit, and then I was raking and sweeping so I could earn some money.
Yeah.
What?
How old are you?
I'm 20, but I don't have a job yet because I lost my ID and my social. And yeah, and I have a stomach disease, so I was trying to get on disability for a while, but I haven't been able to get on it. But I'm gonna keep trying to get on it because like I usually don't even feel good enough to get up.
How old are you, Alex? I forgot.
I just turned 21.
God, I'm in the fucking tadpole the fucking tadpole show now.
Yep.
I'm finally the
Actually-
oldest.
I turn 21 next month on the 11th.
Nice.
Hell yeah,
I
gonna
turned
go.
24 in May
Hell yeah, dude.
because I'm awesome.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm going to kill the stream here. We will see you guys probably about 2 or 3 hours, assuming Bob, whatever his name is, hasn't died. It's been good for Tristan, Alex, and whatever the fuck he wants to call himself these days. My name is Elliot Lindemood or Swine B. Brothers. See you later, and take plenty of the brown acid.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, nah.